Ba-dum, ba-ba-bum. Oh, okay. I mean, it's gonna be fun times today, I think. Today should be fun. I hope today's gonna be good. Right? I think today will be good. Summer Game Fest. But we got some stuff to watch beforehand.
Sadistic strategist who delights in breaking his victims,
Uh-huh.
twisting their minds with calculated torment. Once a scholar of the Blessed Isles, the man who became Thresh was transformed into a being of pure malice by the Ruination. Now,
No, this character looks so sick. Thresh? He looks amazing.
Thresh uses his terrifying tools to
ooh, my man got the back that. The chains OD.
Thresh is slow compared to other champions, but he has one movement tool to play with.
He don't look slow.
His dash is a short-range teleport with invincibility frames, which also works in the air.
Okay.
Use this to dodge attacks and move in for a punish. For his normal attacks, Thresh leans on heavies to hit from range with his scythe. Press heavy twice to use a follow-up attack. Hold a direction while using a heavy attack to drag Thresh's hook across the ground, sending your opponent into the air in either direction.
Bro, that looks so cool.
Thresh's S1 moves
already,
are focused on his hook. Standing S1 launches a chain forward. Hold back to smash the enemy into the ground. Down S1 sends a hook upwards, which brings opponents to earth. Both standing
brings
and
it down to
S1
earth.
Can be charged, which lets Thresh
he just really looks cool as a fighting game character. Look at Thresh
can also use S1 in the air to extend combos into assist attacks.
What's good, man?
Pass through projectiles, so Thresh can hand a death sentence to zoners.
Wait, he just be breaking that shit? What? He just breaks that?
Chains pass through projectiles, so Thresh can hand a death sentence to zoners.
Yeah, I want to use Thresh and Jinx.
Thresh's S2 attacks are all about the lantern, which unlocks scary new setups for his team. Tap S2 to throw out the lantern. Hold forward or back to toss it at a different distance.
Okay.
The lantern counts as a projectile while it's traveling and knocks opponents back on hit.
What's good? Yeah, obviously Summer Game Fest is coming out, right?
And Thresh will teleport to its location. Hold forward or back to choose where he appears. You can also hold S2 while teleporting to unleash a follow-up attack.
My mental health?
Thresh's down S2 summons a ghoul, which travels forward and
great. I don't know.
If the lantern
I've never been asked that before. I've never been asked that before.
Thresh's value as a teammate shines with this next mechanic.
Yo, Bloody Mannequin, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Bro, this thing is so sick. That's crazy. It's like its own tag.
Between his ghoul and far-reaching hooks,
what's good? What's good?
A lot to think about.
How you all doing?
Keep the lantern out to further torment their mental stack.
My man Collins, what's good?
Super summons ghostly spears, which track
I appreciate you asking.
Oh,
I see. You know,
Thresh's S2 super
I don't know. That's
his opponent into a
I appreciate you asking, but you know, I don't know. It's just maybe I come from a time. I come from a different. Yeah, maybe I come from a time. I don't think I have ever said anything like, even with my friends or anything, like, "Yo, my mental health." I don't think I've ever done that. I don't know.
World of pain. Thresh's ultimate captures his enemy's soul, jailing them in his lantern for an eternity of suffering. Thresh needs to play with a plan to succeed. Hook enemies from afar, then use the lantern to land a powerful short-range
predictions. Street Fighter 6,
when you're playing your first Thresh game,
Virtual Fighter 6,
and lanterns at different distances. Once you make contact,
new Arxis fighting game.
And bury your opponent.
New Arxis fighting game. I don't think we'll get anything Marvel Tokon. Maybe Guilty Gear Strive reveal, Kenshiro, City of the Wolves. I'm hoping we get everything. I'm hoping we get like 10 fighting game freaking announcements, bro.
Basic Thresh combos will use chains.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Exactly where he wants them. More advanced combos take full advantage of his ghoul and lantern to control as much space as possible on screen.
Bro, I saw people talk about like, oh, Arx is working on a new game.
Forward assist summons a cloud of black mist for a short range attack.
Let's see. But Thresh is
which hits off the ground and can juggle
Oh,
opponents.
that's crazy from a
Thresh's
throw?
super assist lets him toss the lantern from beyond the grave, which tracks the opponent and explodes on contact.
Oh, okay.
Thresh is a great support. His lantern opens up tons of
Isn't he a
options for
support
any
character
other
in the
champion on
actual
the
league?
roster. So the duo possibilities are endless. Don't tell her we said this, but Thresh is very powerful with Senna. Her ability to switch between zoning and rushdown patterns works extremely well.
Tank
with Thresh's
support?
side.
Bro, he just looks so fantastic, though. Look at that. The lantern is going to be crazy, especially when you're on
Or
freestyle.
pair Thresh with
So it's
Blitzcrank
like,
and play
you pretty
with
much
Senna.
have double freestyle.
Since Blitzcrank loves being up close, they can appear out of Thresh's lantern for extra helpful
Yeah,
target
like,
grabs.
okay.
Now you're ready to bring fresh torment to your
Oh,
next
he
opponent.
said, screw that
But
Yasuo.
we've just scratched the surface of Thresh's evil schemes.
E.
Spend some time in his mind.
What is
and
that?
learn to unleash
Oh, wait,
exquisite
he's a octopus? Is this like a skin? I guess it's a skin. He's an octopus?
agony on your foes.
I'm very excited. This actually could like if he plays like really fun, I could see myself playing more 2x KO because of this character. Because now we're getting more variety of characters in 2x KO, so that makes me pretty happy. All right, so I want to watch this because people been watching it. Game balance isn't real.
What is game balance?
Game
If you're into
balance
competitive
isn't
games,
real.
I'm sure you have a pretty decent answer. But can you answer me this question?
So if you guys
How
don't
do we
know, this is
a game
Keats.
is
He
finally
worked
balanced?
on a lot of
We'll take you back
fighting
to the
games like
early
Killer
2010s.
Instinct,
League of Legends is one of the most
Third
popular
Strike Online
competitive games of all
Edition.
time.
So
On
he does a lot
February
when it comes to
16th,
fighting games.
2011, the developers released a patch containing the following change for Vladimir's Sanguine Pool. Removed. On
Rumbleverse, yeah, he did Rumbleverse as well too. Rumbleverse was fire.
After playing the update was rough. Users rushed online to express how bad this change felt. Vladimir's play rate plummeted, and his win rate also decreased. But here's the twist. The developer had forgotten to submit the files for that particular change, and so it never actually went out to players. Game balance isn't...
Oh, so pretty much people are like faking. They'll be like, yo, look at this. This is unplayable. That's crazy.
Okay, I know that might sound ridiculous.
Yo, that's
and
actually
erratic to some of
crazy.
you, but give me a chance before you rush to the comments to light me up. Let's define some terms. Game tuning is the act of adjusting.
Yeah, that's actually hilarious. He got baited.
That developers take. Game
Baited
tuning
for
is
reals.
real. Game balance, however, is not an act. It isn't something you do. It's a goal.
Okay.
Generally, developers and players alike want to achieve the goal of game balance. When players give feedback to developers, they often do so with game balance in mind. Developers tune the game to try to achieve balance. Again, tuning is the act, balance is the goal. So while tuning is easily defined, we need to ask, what does game balance as a goal even mean if, as we just learned, simply telling players that something in the game has changed when it has not can so deeply affect their perception of the game's balance? Game balance isn't real. That's right, game balance is mostly just vibes. But they're vibes that really matter. Whether you're
Game
a developer
balance are just
tuning a
vibes?
competitive game or a player interested in playing. or
Game balance
assessing
isn't real, it's
this,
just
let me
vibes.
explain why game balance isn't what you think and share some of my techniques for tuning competitive games. But first, why should you care about my view on this topic? Let me introduce myself. My name is Adam Hart, but you might know me as Keats in the fighting games community. As early as age 6, my dad and I would compete with each other and create new games together. I started playing fighting games.
He looked like a guitar guy, Collins.
1991, and I got the competitive itch around 1997. The lack of nearby tournaments led me to running my own local events, which got me hooked enough to start traveling the country to attend regional and major tournaments, which led me to evolving my own events into the Regional Major Series Ultimate Fighting Game Tournament, or UFGT, which popular fighting game commentator Ultra David has called one of the most influential tournament series in FGC history. Thanks, bud. During my travels, I scored an EVO Top 8 medal in...
That's true. That game, the UFGT is ridiculous. UFGT was freaking amazing. And I also, but this is me right here. You can't really see myself, but I body Keats in TVC Top 8.
2011 by getting 7th place in Tatsunoko vs. Capcom Ultimate All-Stars. I was the editor-in-chief of top fighting game website Shoryuken.com for many years, writing about news, events, and co-hosting their weekly podcast, Wake Up SRK. I got into game development when I created Dive Kick.
Oh yeah, Dive Kick. He did make Dive Kick.
Iron Galaxy Studios to release a commercial version.
Dive Kick was really good.
Galaxy Studios with Street Fighter 3 Third Strike Online, versus Capcom Origins, and Darkstalkers Resurrection. I then served as lead combat designer on Killer Instinct, the 2013 version, Season 2, and for the rest of the game's development cycle, and then as lead designer on Rumbleverse, on Dive Kick, Killer Instinct, and Rumbleverse, in addition to my many other
worked
duties,
a lot.
I was in charge of game tuning, and I interacted heavily with each game's community. In other words, trying to achieve competitive game balance has been a major focus of my career as a game developer since 2012.
Okay.
During this professional experience,
Dive Kick 2 is being announced today, imagine. Do I play VSAV? I'm not good at VSAV, bro.
The proof of this view is in the pudding. Endgame Killer Instinct is still considered by many to be...
Alright, but you know what? Keats did nerf how I played Killer Instinct, though. I stopped playing Season 1 after they nerfed me. They're like, you know what? When he took over, he made Killer Instinct more Killer Instinct because Season 1 of Killer Instinct was very Street Fighter-ish. So because it was Street Fighter-ish, like, I was really doing well. I was winning. But once they made it more KI, like actually old school KI, where it's like heavily on like the RPS column breaker stuff, then it's kind of like, that's kind of when I stopped playing Killer Instinct.
The greatest fighting games of all time, with major tournaments still ongoing.
No, I won't be going to Mexico, Jadar.
Is among the best in the entire genre. But before I jump into the meat of this,
the characters are really good
share
too.
A quick word about the examples I'm going to use in this video. I lived through nearly all of the events I'm going to reference, but the ones I was less close to required me to do some research. I did my absolute best to represent the facts and feelings of the time, and I want to make it clear that if I use an example in a negative way, that I'm not disparaging the people who made those games, made those design choices, or players who love those games. I want to acknowledge that all of us developers are trying to do the best we can at a very difficult
time. There was a lot of changes.
Mistakes, me very much included.
Rumbleverse was really fun.
Probably make more mistakes in the future.
I was a Saberwolf main.
And its examples isn't to point fingers or say I'm the best or something like that. It's to use our history to observe lessons to help you understand my perspective on game balance. Cool? All right, let's begin. Has this ever happened to you? You're at the GameStop reading the back of the box.
I thought they announced all the Evo locations, Kunai.
16 playable characters, 12 fighting stages. The gameplay is very
fair. I actually don't remember this box at all. This box is crazy.
I bet you couldn't wait to get home and play the game so you could experience the fairness firsthand. Let's be real. Fairness is not a selling point.
No, we need broken ass shit.
Because they're fair. Why do people buy games or download them?
We need broken fighting games. We don't want fair fighting games. Screw a balance.
Cool stuff in it. Explosions, style, mastery. Every person's definition of fun is unique, and the type of fun they seek is their primary motivator when deciding what to play. People also buy games because of FOMO. Their friends or their community are playing and they don't want to be left behind.
That's me.
Gamers will often play a game
That's me.
love just to keep up with
I FOMO buy.
Pressure, such as everyone's playing it, can trigger the desire.
But I don't play it. I FOMO buy and don't play.
Post-launch live service update cycles were the norm. The point of a sale was all that mattered. As a developer, if I
100%. I FOMO buy, I don't play.
Wouldn't have mattered to me how long you played the game or what you thought of the game balance or the fairness or any of that. Even if the game was deeply unfair, you'd likely only be playing it against your local friends and none of you were good enough at the game.
Let's go, John Choi.
I just hope that I did a good enough job to make you want to buy the next version of the game in a year or two. Now, game development and marketing costs have skyrocketed. Development timelines are only getting longer.
Yeah,
and the way consumers
seems like it.
Competitive games has completely changed. After your initial purchase or download, it's important for developers to keep players.
They have marketing, huh? I guess marketing. Unless you really go with the word of mouth. Yeah, look at you got Kenny Omega here, right? Kenny Omega with the Ingrid. No.
If you want to stop players from quitting, you need to fully understand why they quit.
Oh man.
Players quit because
they suck.
Game itself. And there isn't anything you can do. Maybe a new game came out and pulled their attention away. Perhaps real life happened, and that drastically.
Okay, I like Keats going with the shiny new toy. New game happens, real life happens. Okay, we're keeping it PG, but we can also talk about how people just suck.
That players quit that you can at least somewhat control. If a game becomes more frustrating than fun.
I like this game, but it makes me mad. This is IDOM. right here. You see this? This is IDOM right here for Street Fighter 6. I like this game, but it makes me mad, but you still play it every day.
If a game becomes more thoughtless than engaging, players will quit. So, to summarize, games no longer are sold in a box and left as is. Competitive games need to last for years.
They do need to last for years.
Cost of development. Developers are expected to keep players engaged in playing. That means frustration is a real problem that must be dealt with. Boredom is a real problem that must be dealt with. And so developers decide on goals, and then they tinker with their games. And this.
But Street Fighter 6, Street Fighter 6. I mean, I feel like Street Fighter 6 ignores this, right? Because obviously people get frustrated playing Street Fighter 6 because you just hear it and everything. And I think a lot of people do get bored of Street Fighter 6, but they still turn it on. Right, they're like, oh, there's no content. It's only avatar content.
Game tuning or game
yeah, for a lot, I think Street Fighter 6 is a great game, but when you look at competitive players that complain about first to two,
game tuning is the act of making adjustments in your game in an effort to achieve a goal. Game patching is the act of deploying updates to the game, and game balance is merely one possible goal of game tuning. But what is a balanced game, really? How do we know
Karate Master, Karate Champ.
Is it when every weapon or character is used
Karate
equally
Champ
or wins equally? Is it when the players have nothing left to complain about online?
Street Fighter 1.
Are these things even possible? When we tune a game, we're looking to reach some specific measurable
Wii boxing.
So a problem.
Nah, if you got stronger muscles than me, then you beat me in Wii boxing.
Just one definition that everyone agrees on. Each part of the audience for your game is looking for something different based on their own ideas of what successful game balance looks like to them. Most players' primary driver for wanting game balance.
Players want fairness. I don't want fairness.
They want a game in which all options are
I just want variety.
And they can rank up or win a tournament.
I'm more variety, not fairness.
They choose. They want a game where the tools they use
Let
me
put my camera here.
But are perceived as fair by
yeah, that's what I'm
others.
saying. I want broken shit. I want variety.
If the game doesn't feel fair to an individual, that individual gets frustrated. Viewers matter a lot.
So Keats is he does a lot of fighting game development. He's part of the FGC. He ran UFGT, which was like before Combo Breaker became Combo Breaker.
And weapons represented to keep things interesting. They want to see lots of play styles interacting with each other, especially when viewing tournaments. It's a lot less fun when the top 8 character selections look like this. If the choices being made on screen are viewers get frustrated. And
not the echoes.
Yeah, we'll talk about this one later. So how do developers figure out?
You see, I'm number 2. I want variety.
Fair and give it more variety. One common strategy is to survey or talk to players to see what it is they want changed. Another common strategy is to use telemetry to look deeply at data that represents real in-game outcomes, such as use rates or win rates.
So look, you see this? Listen to players. Don't listen to anime players though,
all of these things
because they all want the same thing. They want mix.
Good game balance.
That's not even variety.
They
just want mix.
For making tuning decisions and
broken mix. Mix single player mix.
Data lies. On the first day of my high school statistics class, our teacher shared with us a quote from early 20th century Austrian psychiatrist Wilhelm Steckel.
You said I'm a Falco main? I'm ass. I've smashed.
As it turns out, if you're clever, you can use data to prove almost any point you want. Or worse, data can convince you of a false truth. Data can be very useful in convincing your development teammates of a design direction, but it's much less useful for finding the right tuning decision to make for your audience. Checking telemetry from League of Legends, you might find that the item Mejai's Soul Stealer has an absurdly high win rate, often close to 80%. But
don't know what this means.
Is highly misleading. The item is rarely purchased unless you're already winning, which means the player purchasing it was already very likely to win before making the purchase.
Is that shit expensive?
Why the win rate for this item was the way it was, and that kept them
What's
from
good,
making
DT?
the mistake of trusting the numbers alone and making a poor tuning decision. This means that in order to find guidance within the numbers, you need an extraordinary.
They pushing me, Blockbuster John? Hey, my man, let's go. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Is very underrepresented. Do we have any idea why, just from the numbers alone?
Yeah, mix and no neutral, bro.
Or are they difficult to use? Or do they lose matchups to some of the most common characters? Or are they just kind of ugly? Without the reason why, this data is effectively useless as a means to understanding what changes to make in your game. Early on in Overwatch's lifespan, developers saw the use rate of the support hero Symmetra was low, And so on December 13th, 2016, they overhauled the character.
My man Keats did
changing
some
the way it moves
research,
at
huh?
will.
He was doing a
Developer
lot of
designers said
research.
They wanted to make Symmetra feel more active and give her more meaningful contributions to the team. Overall,
Is
Symmetra
Geef
players
rising
like
in the tier
changes,
list?
but the use rate
Bro,
barely
people don't
moved.
believe me when I
Players
say
were somewhat
Zangief is
happy,
cheap.
but the goal of normalizing the use rate was not
He
achieved.
does mad
It still
explosive
wasn't very
damage.
popular.
You know the problem is
On
that
June
this video is perfect for Zangief players because literally they're like, oh, we want fairness as a Geef player, but you can't have fairness as a Geef player. You can't have low forward drive rush. You can't do what other characters can do because you have a big ass command throw. If you want to be fairness, then every character should have a big ass SPD just like you if you want your low forward drive rush.
6th, 2018, a year and a half later, Symmetra was reworked a second time. This time moving her from a support role into a damage role.
Bro,
Many
Mena
Symmetra
lost
players
Mena
their
lost
fun
to
in this overhaul.
Riddles
Some physically
at
disabled
Calm
players
Breaker,
could no longer play
and
the
then
character at all.
Kobayan beat him in
The use rate
in
dropped
a
below
set
the
in
original
DR
version,
like
while
just
simultaneously
recently
player
with
base reset.
Zangief.
Without
Bro,
understanding
Zangief just
why the
blows
use rate was
Zangief just
doing,
blows you
changing the
up.
character, or worse, reworking them
Like
entirely.
if you don't know how to
Turning
play
guards from
patient, if you don't
blindfolded.
know the matchup, you actually die to Zangief. You gotta think about this. And I hate when people don't understand this, bro. Zangief's weak point is that he has to work hard to get in, right? So because of that, he has to take chip damage. He has to take hits. Guess what? You don't take chip damage in Street Fighter 6, right? Because you could just parry. There's no chip damage when you got drive gauge. So that means that lone factor of him not having to deal with an obstacle course of losing damage over time just does not exist, right? And people don't understand that. Geef's like, yo, Geef sucks. Geef needs this. Geef needs that. Bruh, what the hell is wrong with you?
After being punched in the face. Was the pick rate low because Symmetra was weak? Or was it because her toolkit didn't fit in well with the dominant strategies running the game? Or was it because
I
she
think
could
Street Fighter
only
6 is a
come
great
to a
game.
certain type of
I
player?
love
And
playing Street Fighter
if I may
6.
ask,
I love playing it.
is
I
it
love
even a
watching it.
problem that her pick rate was low, or that the game has niche characters that aren't tournament viable? Well, is it? Without context, data is often worse than useless. It can make you think
It's
a
just
problem
fun to turn
exists
on.
where there
Yeah,
isn't one,
just
and
play
it
a
might
few
lead you
games
to
of
making
rank.
decisions
You
that
get
remove
you
the
get
fun of some of your
frustrated.
players.
You know,
Data
it gives
without
me a lot of
context is
emotional
dangerous.
reaction a
We
lot of
should
times.
also consider that data is almost never qualitative.
Yeah, I don't get
It's
that.
easily skewed.
You know, no, I mean I do get it, John.
To observe the win
It's their
rates of
job.
various characters and weapons
Most
will
of the time,
find
people
obvious
are
and
playing
large
it because they don't
differences
like it,
when they start to sort
because it's
that
their
data by
job or
player
want
rank. Can we really
it to
trust
be
a
their job.
qualifier like player rank to sort and understand this data? Ranking systems are only good at sorting people who use them a lot.
How do people learn Marvel 2,
Consider
learn
that there are
combos
tournament-level
at Marvel
players who
2?
do not play rank mode often at all, and when they do, they may be
You just gotta just copy people.
You
That's
must
why I'm
also
good
realize that not
at new game.
everyone
That's
in
why
the
I'm good
top
at learning
ranking
new
bracket
games.
is of equal skill.
I'll look at something.
And
I'm
so
like,
is
oh,
the
okay,
fact
it
that
works like
characters'
this.
win rate
I just
differs
copy.
drastically even within that segment of
I just
players.
dead ass copy
And
people.
within that segment, you may find that certain strategies or characters are barely used
I like
at all.
Ingrid a lot.
Think
Ingrid's
about
my
what
main
else
character
goes
right
into
now,
the win
Billy.
rate. Is this a 1v1 game or a team game? Is the character difficult or easy to use? How do we interpret the stats of a character who thrives in online matchmaking, but struggles to place well in full tournament brackets? How close are the game's best character specialists to reaching each character's known potential? And
It's
what
always
don't we
hard.
know about a character's potential? Even if we could perfectly
Yoshi.
understand
I guess
the
that
quality
was
of our win rate data,
that was because of
we can't
Melee.
learn enough from it to identify if we even have a problem to address, let alone possible solutions.
But old games are like that though.
Maybe we can spot a lot.
I think old games has more potential of like new tech coming out, new meta coming out, because there's more people playing fighting games now, right? And there's also the internet of sharing. But modern fighting games, I mean, you can figure out modern fighting game characters so easily now, because they follow a magic number, right? There's magic numbers now. Right, there's literally magic numbers. Like if you look at CVS2 frame data, CVS2 frame data doesn't make sense. The numbers are just jumbled everywhere, and that's why like new tech can be like shown, because there's no -2 +2 is the magic number.
Match up with data from time to time, which can be really helpful. In
Right, literally every game has a magic number now that comes out for fighting games.
Remember,
But older fighting games, there is no magic number.
Telemetry, we can see such a case in action. Dhalsim, Lily, Honda, Rashid, Blanca, and Kimberly are the bottom 6 characters in terms of use rates and ranked, both across all ranks overall and when isolating the master rank.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Dang, it might be another sweep.
The highest win rates in master rank are, in order, Honda, Kimberly, Dhalsim, JP, Blanca, Rashid. So this is almost the exact inverse. And player conceptions of these characters' place in the tier lists bear no relation to any of this data. Most players think Blanca and Rashid are high tier, Honda and Lily are low tier, and ideas about Dulcim and Kimberly's strength vary wildly. This data could easily lead you to believe that
Bro,
these 6 characters are
I went to
few
Ticketmaster.
use.
You can't even buy. They're not even out yet.
Win rates.
I don't think there's no way I can get a ticket. There's not even selling
trying
yet.
to apply proper context to your data is
No, you're
almost
crazy.
impossibly difficult.
I got kids, bro.
So if we can't really trust data to guide us, we
You're
should probably
crazy,
talk
John.
to
I got
players in our
kids.
community, right? After all, they play the most. They're often extremely skilled, and they know the game pretty damn well. Well, unfortunately, even though most of them don't mean to, players frequently lie too.
Yeah.
Game dev long enough. you've
Players
certainly heard the
lie.
phrase, "Players
Hell
don't know what
yeah.
they want." This isn't entirely true.
It is once in a lifetime,
There's a
but
relatively well-known clip of me from the wonderful
I
Killer Instinct documentary.
actually wanted to watch it like in the back. I just wanted to be in the arena, but the ticket's not even out. Like you can't even, and I see like people post screenshots of like these other tickets, I guess from different websites, and they're reselling for like 5-digit numbers. Even the nosebleeds is like $10,000 or whatever.
In which I tell an anecdote about a time when the KI community rallied together and really wanted us to nerf Jago. Specifically, his ability to heal himself by landing fireballs during his instinct mode made them feel like they had to kill him 3 times instead of 2. Nerfing
My
his
man.
healing, as they requested, would have cut away at the character's core identity and a large part of what makes him unique and fun to play.
That's true.
The community was laser focused on seeing the healing as the problem, and their view of the game was that Jago was either too strong or too frustrating to play against, depending on who you asked. Whether this was the true state of the game,
Yeah, I'm talking about the Knicks tickets for Game 3 and Game 4 in New York. I want to go to
No
MSG.
matter how flawed is the reality they live in. To tune games properly, you must accept this. A player's perception is their reality. So instead of succumbing to the community pressure campaign,
A tier list? Like, what kind of tier list,
we took a different
DT?
approach that allowed us to maintain his fun and unique healing gimmick while weakening some of the more
The
broken
Netherlands. I've
parts
never
of his
been there
build
winter.
that allowed him to
Hopefully you're
negate his
doing well,
intended
man.
weaknesses too easily. The community cooked us pretty hard for a few weeks.
Once again,
insisting that
Jago
this
gets
wasn't the change
screwed.
they asked for and wouldn't make a difference.
Yo, Raidser with the Prime. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Players knew they wanted a weaker Jago. It's just that their idea of how to do it would have had way worse knockdown effects on the game and Jago player base than what we landed on. And of course, a very small number of Jago players were unable to adapt to the changes that we did end up going with, and they either switched characters or quit the game entirely.
Damn.
That sucks.
Goodbye, Jago.
It's a natural part of the tuning process. You can't please everyone, but you can limit the negative blowback of a nerf if you're thoughtful. Was Jago too strong on paper? Did he even need to be nerfed in the first place? Believe it or not, it doesn't actually matter. Ultimately, players were frustrated, and something had to be done about that. The something we chose weakened Jago, which is what the players wanted, but the way we did it strayed pretty far from most of the common complaints.
Damn.
So, in a way,
That's
players
patches,
do
baby.
occasionally know what they want.
Patches.
It's just that they don't usually know the least destructive.
Hey, man. Congratulations to you, bro.
Most of your user base will
Yeah, hell yeah.
but I'll state again, they usually don't mean to. They're generally well-intentioned and they just want the game to get better.
Enjoy that time, man, Racer.
Even
Enjoy it.
among the most well-meaning users, you'll find that the overwhelming majority of them struggle to see the big picture or consider the viewpoints of others. Their idea of a better game
Players
is very
are
commonly
selfish.
one in which they,
This is
with their
grapplers.
character or weapon of
You see
choice,
this?
can win more easily.
Players are selfish.
Things that make their
Grapplers.
playstyle get weakened and their playstyle get
Grapplers.
stronger. Things
Grapplers.
about their playstyle so they can feel good about using it. I used to
Grapplers.
think this way myself, so I'm not trying to cut you down if you currently think this way. It goes without saying that this isn't a good way to make a more fair or less frustrating game.
I'm not
So you need
lying.
to take every piece of feedback
You missed it. I was talking about how Zangief players in Street Fighter 6 they want buffs.
Developers can be easily misled by
And I'm like,
data,
why?
sure, but they
You
can
SPD,
even more
3
easily
SPDs, you're
mislead their
dead.
players. Data can be convincing, but players can be very, very loud and hard to ignore. It is, of course, not possible to know what you don't currently know. But that won't stop players from insisting that their perspective is the truth. After all, to them, it currently is. But their perspective can shift quickly. Players are
You know
very
why? Because
easily-
listen, you gotta think about this. Every Zangief player will tell you, "Yo, but this character can do this. How come I can't do this?" You telling me they don't say that?
influence
You telling me they don't say that?
Influencer types can, often without even meaning to, construct completely false narratives that large swaths
What's
of
his
your
bugs?
user base will bandwagon
What
on and
bug?
help amplify. Suddenly, the desires or misinformation of just one popular player can start to sound like hundreds or thousands of people who all agree about what the problem is and how to fix it. Groupthink is a major issue that puts a lot of social pressure on devs that can be very difficult to navigate. And it isn't just influential players or malicious players who can influence a crowd. It's often tournament results themselves.
Geef's level 1 and 2 are boo-boo in Street Fighter 6. Level 2 goes to projectiles. When you hit a level 2, you can literally go for damage to a side with a side switch, or you can go for a combo / reset. Level 1 has pros and cons. Level 1, you obviously can't defend yourself during burnout sequences, right? But so other characters can do the same thing. DJ's level 1 doesn't work the same way as well too. Geef's level 1 is so damaging that it pretty much does level 2 damage when you land it. And if it was that useless, how come we see it land so often? Do you see DJ's level 1 being used at all besides being a combo ender? Right? Geef, the threat of RPS making you jump and they land the level 1 do OD damage. Are you telling me that doesn't happen at all? You're insane if you don't think that happens. Like if you get what's the crush? What if crush on JP for the wall bounce? What is the forward the jump drop kick? Is that what you're talking about?
After the launch of Injustice 2 in May of 2017, generational talent Sonic Fox won nearly every tournament they attended using Captain Cold, a character that many at the time thought was on the weaker end of the roster. Sonic Fox's dominant win streak resulted in a community that was forced to reassess the actual strength of the character. And
Cold. That's right. I remember Sonic cook everybody with Cold.
The Captain Cold was indeed weak and just counterpicked certain characters well. But you don't even have to go on a dominant winning streak to change people's views. After Super Street Fighter IV launched in April of 2010, right before tournament season really kicked off, many of us looked to our strongest players to assess the power levels of the 10 new characters that were added to the roster. Going into EVO 2010 on July 9th, the widespread sentiment among top players was that Adon was among the weaker characters.
No! He's gonna call me out! Oh my god!
Many of us went into that event writing the character off completely. And then GamerB took 5th place out of about 1,700 players with Adon that weekend in the largest open bracket tournament we had seen to date. Totally upending how we had viewed the character for months without a single balance change.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna defend myself here. Alright, I'm gonna defend myself in this situation. There was a previous build that they let us play, like at an event, and Adon's Jaguar kick was just punishable on block. So that's why we're like, he sucks. We didn't know that they fixed him and made it safe. I didn't know that until the game came out. So yeah, I'm gonna just defend myself on that one. And I was gone for a month for doing World Cyber Games Ultimate Gamer, so I didn't play Street Fighter 4 for a month, leading up to EVO. Literally EVO happened 2 weeks after I got out from the show.
In an even more dramatic example, let's look at Super Smash Bros. Melee, one of the most popular competitive games of all time, and a game that has not been patched since the 1.02 Player's Choice discs were released in 2003. Melee has a very long and well-documented history of community.
Melee changed a lot, yeah.
To rank the strongest and weakest characters. By all conventional wisdom, Yoshi sat as the 21st best character in a roster of 26. Not good. And then Amsa appeared in the tournament scene and started getting results with Yoshi. Yoshi's rank went from 21st to 12th from 2013 to 2015, and after Amsa's win at Big House 10 in October of 2022,
Amsa's so godlike.
Major of all time, Yoshi now sits as the 10th best character in the game on community tier lists. Despite nothing about the game changing, Yoshi rose 11 spots in the ranks.
Yeah, the metagame evolved, but the thing is, what he's pretty much saying is that people jump to conclusions too fast about a character's too strong, characters too weak, characters impossible to win, right? That's what old games is, because there's no patches, right? But the thing is, like I mentioned, the numbers were so weird back in old fighting games. The numbers don't make sense. It's like T-Hawk. T-Hawk in ST was considered the worst character in the game, and all of a sudden, because of option selects becoming a thing, he became top tier.
Consensus of top players thinking that a character they don't even main is weak just before a breakout performance, or AMSA believing in their character's power despite ridiculous execution requirements and being the only one in the world who can do it. It just goes to show you how easily players and developer opinions can be swayed by tournament results and influencers. When groupthink and player pressure campaigns arrive at your doorstep, it's incredibly hard, maybe impossible as a developer, to know what situation you're actually in and guess right. Is the character weak or strong? Without many years of evidence, you'll have to make an assumption. You'll be right sometimes, and you'll be wrong other times, and it's a huge part of why tuning a competitive game is so difficult. And of course,
Nah, there was a period a lot of people would just switch to T-Hawk.
And how that influences the way we think about our passions and the world. I need to remind you, dear viewer, of the Dunning.
Yeah, Damned Eye was going ham with the T-Hawk for a bit.
That we know everything about the state of a game when we, in fact, are only seeing a small part of the big picture. Even the strongest players in the world who are regularly winning tournaments may only be aware of a tiny fraction of what's possible within a play space. And while
Blas was dominating with Sagat, but in the beginning he wasn't though. Everyone was like, why he switched to Sagat. He did make. He is definitely the reason why Sagat became top tier.
Okay, so we can't rely on data or players for guidance. But what about the goals we'd set out to achieve in the first place? Let's examine our list of goals and try to understand if we're even attempting to steer in the right direction. Goal number 1, a favorite goal of players, is fairness. Fairness should not and cannot ever be a goal. Why? Because no two players can ever universally agree on what is fair. It's an emotional metric that changes by the minute depending on who you ask, the results of their latest ranked match, what salty players showed up on their social media algorithm that day.
I can see that.
It's simply not an achievable goal because game balance is mostly vibes.
Game balance is mostly vibes.
Fairness as the only way to do so, data or player surveys are frequently misleading. Remember, as a developer, you also don't know what you don't know. Things you think you know may be false, and you are just as easy to manipulate as the players are. Remember that League of Legends example from the start of the video about Vladimir Sanguine Pool? That wasn't the only time something like that happened in League. When the champion Riven was released, she was viewed by the community as weak. Riot devs apparently agreed and hotfixed in some buffs for the character. Shortly after posting the hotfix notes on the forums, the character's play rate spiked and the feedback was very positive. Players reported how good the buffs felt and what a difference they made, but the hotfix hadn't actually gone live yet. The character was unchanged. Game balance is mostly vibes. The idea of fairness is so individual to each player that it can never be an achievable or even measurable goal. Even when groupthink makes it seem like thousands of players have the same view on an issue, their overall feelings of fairness will differ greatly. Only way to tune your game into a state in which no player is complaining is to make them all quit. Because of these reasons, I strongly recommend that we stop using the idea of fairness as a tuning goal.
Yeah, screw fairness.
Favorite goal of viewers
screw
is
fairness in fighting games. That is correct.
It's not the result of mathematical balance or fairness. It's the result of enabling diverse player expression. Let me explain why. Each individual player has their own playstyle and their own view on what aspects of your game or characters are fun. This includes the type of risks different players want to take when trying to win. Some players want to play it as safe as possible and focus on reactions.
Is Ivanhoe's in Power Rangers fair? Bro, I don't know why people would talk about how good Ivanhoe is. I beat him first try in my Power Rangers run.
And everything in between.
And I'm like, everyone's talking about how good he is. I actually don't get it.
Pilot and optimize. Should that character be equal in theoretical power output?
No, yeah, 2XKO is a lot. 2XKO looks a lot better now because the variety is finally coming out.
Difficult character.
You gotta use him in versus. Yeah, I guess so. But isn't he banned?
Which character will most players?
Right, he's banned, right? Isn't he banned?
More plainly, one character is low risk, high reward, and the other one is high risk, high reward. What I've observed over the years is that when a game is tuned toward a more flat mathematical balance, playstyles start to converge. When this happens, players gravitate towards one of two types of characters. They'll either play the characters that are easiest to win with, thus lowering their risk, or they'll play the characters that look the coolest or sexiest, because the vibes.
I'm gonna just throw it out there. For old games, they should just let the band characters rock.
We won't often achieve
because I mean, are we really being competitive in old games at this time? It's just vibes. Retro fighting game term is just vibes. Okay. Let's just keep everything.
Despite not being widely considered to have the most balanced roster, the original version of Guilty Gear Xrd Sign would frequently see large variety of characters in tournament top 8s. Why? Because the characters are so different and diverse.
They are very different. Variety.
Player types.
Hell
Conversely,
yeah.
In the Tekken series, many
variety.
of the characters share variations of the same game plan and have similar risk-reward values. But in Guilty Gear, almost no characters play even.
I don't think I could. I feel like a lot of characters can fight Akuma in ST though.
Common to see something like 4
Like old Sagat, Vega. I mean, at least the top tiers can fight Akuma in ST.
Or 6 Leroys and a Tekken 7 top 8, like at EVO Japan in 2020. If the Guilty Gear developers work
Happy Chaos was a problem. Yeah.
end up destroying many players.
Happy Chaos was definitely a problem.
The result would almost certainly be a game with less variety for viewers. And we did, in fact, end up seeing this in motion at the launch of Guilty Gear Strive, which had top 8s dominated by many appearances of Soul Bad Guy.
Soul Bad Guy.
The trifecta of easy to use, powerful, and super cool.
My man, you see that? It's crazy about Soul Bad Guy because he literally was a Street Fighter character. Just do far slide. This was literally strike throw mix.
Strive was more simple. And
we went from Guilty Gear to strike throw mix. It's in freaking insane.
Towards this very easy and powerful badass. Down the line, as new mechanics and extremely unique characters were added to the roster, tournament variety improved a great deal. As a goal, variety is an admirable and understandable one. It's actually measurable with telemetry or by looking at tournament results. And if you aren't hitting a good
it's
level
called
of
game
variety,
balances in
your
real
player base
Zan.
will absolutely let you know. But unfortunately, I believe that you'll have a much harder time achieving variety by making it your end goal. Variety is a symptom of a healthy game ecosystem, not the result of a mathematically balanced game. Variety has another enemy, optimization of play patterns, which I'm going to talk more about later. And finally, the third goal that we skipped over at the beginning, the only real and true goal worth pursuing with game tuning efforts, player retention. Retention is all about making your existing players want to play more, or at a bare minimum, preventing them from quitting. Fairness is a cute idea. Variety is nice to have if you can get it, but if players aren't playing, there isn't any point to anything you might change in your game.
I'm from New York, Far Star.
And engage with players so that they'll continue playing. That is the goal. We already discussed.
Yeah, that was CEO DP.
Among the reasons within our control are that they get too frustrated or the game.
Literally, that CEO where there was 7 Tanyas and 1 other character. Like Ed Boon literally was on the phone and was like, "Yo, we need to nerf her after this tournament," and they literally nerfed her after the tournament, like the following day. They just destroyed her, killed her, everything done.
Thoughtful and engaging, so they get bored. Using this,
see, but normalize means low tier. Like in NRS games, normalize doesn't mean the same compared to other games. You know, it's either you're broken or you're ass.
Do all of that while trying to enable and maintain a high level of diverse player expression. Easy, right? Naturally, doing all of those things while keeping a community happy with the direction you're going is not so easy after all. But in my experience, there are strategies you can use.
Yeah, NRS is very bad with balance, I think, too. I agree.
To the developers watching this,
I don't remember Adam. Who's
work for me.
Adam?
Work for you or
Who's Adam? Is that the? I don't know. You mean Black? Is it? I don't remember Adam. I remember Aquaman. Yeah, Aquaman. Yeah, Black Adam. Okay, I was like Black Adam. There we go.
My goal is to share with you what I've learned so that you can use the parts.
Oh, there was another character, Adam, that is a guy who turns tiny.
Be critical about what you
use. I don't remember. I actually don't remember that.
I hope you take away an improved vocabulary about game tuning and a wider view of what the goals of game
I remember Doomsday. People was raging on Doomsday.
The way you communicate with developers and each other. The classical approach.
And then who else? Scorpion was broken too in Injustice 2, right?
What I'll call tuning for flatness.
And Batgirl was broken too.
Variety by normalizing telemetry and survey data. But when tuning, you need to approach the problem less like a banker balancing the books and more like a beekeeper making sure that the hive is healthy and thriving. Imagine that you're responsible for balancing the environment of Earth, and you get a data report and discover that there are 20 quadrillion ants on the planet, but only 3 trillion trees. If you believe this is an imbalance, you aren't in the right mindset for a competitive game. A version of Earth with 20 quadrillion no space at all for anyone to exist.
Game balance isn't real, huh? Screw fairness in fighting games. I agree with screw fairness in fighting games. You need to make it fun. And broken is fun. Fairness is not fun in fighting games.
Than it does hard science. It requires harmonious choices, purposeful and intentful imbalance of volume and frequency and tempo to achieve the desired emotional effect. What works in one song won't necessarily work in another, which means one game's right answers might be totally wrong for another. All aspects of your game need to harmonize and come together to be stronger than the sum of all of its parts. I call this tuning for harmony. When tuning a game, you're the conductor,
Yo,
Your job is to lead
other people
players
might have
emotionally
found
where
that
you
fun
want them
though,
to go,
right?
not follow the
I
player's
like
whims or
playing
manipulate
lame
to
characters. I find playing lame
A
is
game that is
fun.
tuned for harmony is trying to achieve retention.
Let's
by
see.
creating
Improve
good
intention, active player count, smooth out frustration outliers, smooth out risk reward outliers, build trust of users through communication and strong vision. I feel like this is why DNF Duel and like those games like dies, because there was no
state.
communication
The
like
highest
at
number
all.
of players can each have their own unique brand of fun.
I think zero
express
players do think their
themselves, and
character
stay
is fun.
engaged. This is a harmonious environment where joy
They,
and passion
sometimes
thrive.
people find
Any
broken
imbalance that you
characters
put into
fun.
place
There's
within
players
fights
that like to
is
be tier
based on your
whores. They
vision
like
for
to
the
win.
game.
So
They
they
are to make it
find
more
they find
interesting
that
and
fun.
exciting.
That doesn't mean they like
Easy to
Zero
max them.
or is a fan of Zero. They
Mathematical
just,
imbalance in
if
your
it was another
selected
character is
is
broken,
not
they
seen as a
gravitate
problem
towards
in this
that. They
level.
just
It
want they
could
just
be a
like to
symptom of a
like to
problem
play
sometimes.
competitive.
But it could just as well be that the imbalance actually makes the whole stronger. How will you know the difference?
How will you know the
In order to
difference?
tune for harmony, you're going to need a few things. First, you're going to need to put someone on your team in charge of game tuning. And that person needs to be able to play at a high enough level to feel the real game. They don't have to be tournament champions or the best in the world, but they should be strong enough to play alongside players of that caliber. This player needs to be under a few mandates. Number one, they can't play in tournaments. So they can't be selfish about tuning.
Yeah.
I'm not saying no one on your team can compete. I'm just suggesting that this one person should not compete in the game that you are making.
You know, in Mortal
Free to
Kombat
do other
10,
games to scratch
one of the
that
tournament
itch.
players,
Number two,
Dizzy,
they shouldn't even have a main character or
he
weapon.
was working
They should
on
spend their playtime
MKX,
using the characters
then he
and weapons
quit
the
his
community
job
finds
to
the weakest,
win the
and to
Combo
strong
Breaker
players
tournament
using
because it was like
characters
a
or weapons people think
10K
are most
prize
offending
pool.
to see if they even agree. Number three, they should try to think
That
of the
shit was
game as a
crazy.
whole, play the whole roster relatively well, and
And I think
understand what
I think
aspects
he
of each
went back
character
to
are the
work
most
at
core to the
NRS.
identity
Like
of
I
the
think he
fun
works
factor.
there now.
A player
So he
who
went back
say
to get his
only
job.
uses grapplers or only uses shotguns and
That
can't
shit
get
was
out of their comfort
crazy.
zone is going to struggle in this role. Number four, they should try to understand the feelings of players at various skill levels. and
Yeah, he
keep
beat
track
Sonic
of
with
the players in
Raiden.
mind when you tune.
Exactly.
You don't tune to give weaker players a chance against more experienced players, but you do need to tune against
That was my
inexperienced
character,
players' unique
Raiden.
frustrations
My
and
man,
overthinking.
50% on the
This can be
overhead?
a
Hell
challenging set of
yeah.
asks for a member
The
of
back
your team,
two? Pop,
but I
pop.
believe it's crucial. This person
Pop,
is
pop.
your lantern in a dark cave. Without them, you'll be lost, and you'll spend most of your time guessing your way back to the light. If you don't have this person on your team, you're going to have to find them externally and hire them. Next, listen to your players. Seriously. Players lie, but you still need to hear them. Players are often right about the symptoms, even if they don't understand the best ways to fix the problems. If you can, find a few
That
players
game
who
was
love your
fun.
game and have
MKX was
better
so
big
fun.
picture sense than most, and talk to them a lot. These players are your canary in the coal mine. Don't take what they say at face value, always think critically, but a discussion with these key people can lead you to the right choices much more quickly and accurately, or keep you from making major mistakes. On KI, of the hundreds of players I spoke to, I trusted exactly 2 to give me the kind of feedback that helped me validate or make tuning
Damn,
decisions,
only
and
2?
maybe 10 more to give me thoughts that were helpful. I learned who was who by chatting with the players a lot and being observant. Even with their help, we didn't make the right choice 100% of the time. And you won't either,
Jay-Z.
but you should try to find your key players and make your success rate stronger. As you get information from telemetry and player sentiment reports, filter it and test against it rigorously. It's critical that you do not knee-jerk react to the things you hear, and it can be extremely difficult not to when influencer groupthink pressure campaigns arrive at your doorstep. You need to deploy
Influencers.
changes quickly enough
Hell
to minimize
yeah.
frustration, but you need to be
Influencers,
measured
baby.
enough
This
to know
character is
the problem
godlike.
is being overblown,
This game
or a
is
solution
godlike.
that works for your game has
Broken,
not yet been
broken.
found. As an example, in Killer Instinct and Rumbleverse, I found that an average of 3 to 4 weeks worked for non-catastrophic issues based on those games' audiences and goals. For catastrophic issues, every day counts, and you need to get those fixes out in 2 to 3 days if possible, while communicating often with the community. In most phases of game dev, there's a mountain of work to do and not enough time to do it all. So how do you prioritize your work and attention? During development, before you even
Invest
have
in a
players,
hot
you need to
fix
spend
system.
time and
Invincible
energy on features
Versus.
that will let you deploy quick game tuning changes
Invincible
without full and expensive
Versus.
title updates. These hotfix systems could literally save your game's life. Once your game is out, stay alert for mega frustrators. Things in the game that are so far out of bounds that players won't tolerate them until your next major.
2x KO.
Use your hotfix system and nuke these. for
2x
There's
KO
a
with
lot of
team fight.
competition for players' attention, so don't give them an excuse to quit and play something else. Early on in Rumbleverse, players discovered a bug when double bouncing using a stop sign weapon that allowed them to safely drop a city block-sized instant kill damage zone
God
with zero
damn.
counterplay. Our next patch was 5 weeks away, and our user base would have shrunk to near nothing in mere days if we had been unable to fix this issue. Thanks to our hotfix system, we were able to get a fix deployed to players in a few days instead of the 5
I'm not gonna lie, I probably killed 100 people this way, but it got patched the day after I posted.
Most of the frustrated players retained. Nailing this built trust between us and the players, so that if something like that ever happened again, they'd help calm each other down, knowing that we'd likely fix it quickly. There are, of course, some common mistakes to avoid when tuning. You should avoid focusing on individual character versus character or team comp versus team comp matchup tuning. Conceptually, these things are big buckets of variables. And
Yeah,
way too easy
don't
to get
I
lost
agree with
or
that. Don't focus on
unexpected knockdown
matchups.
effects in other areas of your game.
Tekken needs that hotfix system. Yeah, I can see that. Well, Tekken needs to have a translation fix. Tekken needs to know what defense, what offense and defense is.
Too quickly if the severity of the issue isn't high. Judge severity by the level of frustration it seems to be causing. Validate it yourself by playing against it and see how pissed off you get. So after all that, what exactly is my method? First, I start by thinking about the big picture of risk versus reward across the entire game. So many tuning decisions can be more smartly made if you're able to correctly assess both the risk and reward of common actions in the game.
Risk and reward game wide.
Any new
You got to think about everything.
you put in the game has to match this framework that you've conceptualized. Let's see some basic examples of risk versus reward and assess them. Think about headshots and shooters. If you aim for the
Didn't
body,
the new
you miss
Tekken
left or right,
director,
you hit the
or
arms.
the other
If you
Tekken
miss low,
director
you hit
left
the
or
legs.
something?
If you miss high, you might get a headshot. Your risk of missing when aiming for the body is at its lowest, and the reward is usually standard damage. If you aim for the head and you miss low, you hit the body, and you get standard damage. But if you miss left, right, or high, you don't hit the target at all and deal no damage. The reward for a headshot is vastly increased damage output if you can land it.
Yeah,
As a
yeah.
system,
That's
risk
me.
reward
I'm
of
shooting
headshots
below.
makes
I'm shooting
logical
below
and
the
practical
head.
sense. This is a good example
A
of
mess.
an extremely common and effective risk-reward system that breeds thoughtful play, as both aiming for the body or head are effective, but carry different levels of risk and reward that change as you switch weapons, distances, fight targets that move at different speeds, or even increase your own skill level.
Nah,
Now
Keats
let's look at a
is
risk-reward
definitely
problem.
just spitting
Take, for
facts
example,
and also
Marvel vs.
experience.
Capcom 3. If you use Magneto's heavy attack, which is slower and harder to land
Ray
than
Ray,
the combo, your combo damage will be high enough to kill even the sturdiest characters.
That's Ray Ray. I know that's Ray Ray's Magneto.
However, if you start your combo with a quick
You
light
see
attack,
how
you
I
fast
could
and
understand
moves in the game to land.
whose Magneto
Combo
that
damage will
was?
still be high enough to kill
That's
even the sturdiest
having
characters.
soul in your fighting
Lower
game.
and
I
higher
knew that was
risk
Ray
options
Ray.
both have the same
Nobody
reward.
do those
In
Magneto
this case,
combos,
skilled
but
players
Ray
will
Ray.
almost unanimously gravitate towards using low-risk attacks since the outcome is the same no matter what. Let's compare that to another game's take on this. In Guilty Gear Strive, using a quick punch or kick attack has less combo options and scales the combo's damage and hit stun duration more harshly. Using a slower slash or heavy slash attack gives you the highest damage combo starters and lets you combo more generously. The lower risk option here has a lower reward. This gives players a reason to use more of their options in various situations.
That is
rather than
Keats.
falling back to the easy and quick ones. The next thing to look out for when hunting risk-reward problems
Chat
is
GPT gonna handle next
unjustified
balance
inconsistency.
patch? I bet.
Check out
I
Killers.
agree.
In KI, every character has a 5-frame quick attack, but not every character has the same range or properties on their quickest attack. Not all of them get the same level of
Ooh.
reward. Is this a problem? If the designers made these choices randomly, it
But my
might very
man
well
TJ got
but
the
if they
roids, huh?
deliberately designed weaknesses into the character kits to compensate for their more extreme strengths, which is usually where their identity and fun lie, it could be perfectly okay to have a character whose quickest attack has poor range, or one that
Scratch,
can't be
scratch,
rapid
scratch,
fire,
scratch, scratch, scratch.
or one that can only successfully combo into one specific unsafe opener special move. Context is everything. Equality will flatline the playstyles.
Yeah, no
Risk
equality.
reward should make sense within each
We
character,
need variety,
but also
baby.
across all characters. Consider the characters.
I played
Saber,
KI season
the
1.
easiest
I
character
would
to
say
play
I
as,
was like
Arya,
one of the
most
best
difficult character in the game to play as.
in
As I
KI
mentioned
season
before,
1.
high difficulty
I
is
won
a
every
risk,
tournament
as the
but
player
Evo,
has
sadly. I
more
got third at
mistakes they
Evo,
can
which made me
consider
really
to
sad
match.
because I won every
More
tournament
options
but
make it much more
Evo.
difficult to optimize.
I played Saberwolf,
Game tuned for flatness, perhaps Saberwolf and Arya should have a similar.
and then they
potential
nerfed
top
then they
level
nerfed
play.
Saberwolf to the ground.
Balancing for harmony, we must acknowledge that Arya's high difficulty means she should have a higher number of top-level advantages than other characters. Her higher risk should be justified by a higher potential reward. If an easier character could match her potential,
What was that? Was that a
almost no
combo
one will
breaker?
invest time into the character. Imbalance can absolutely ruin a game, or imbalance could create harmony. How?
Yun.
Each character's
Not
needs are
Yun.
built equally. There's an imbalance in their strengths and weaknesses. without the imbalance of high risk, high reward characters living alongside low risk, low reward characters, player identity gets stifled.
Nah, I don't look at spoilers, Hector. I'm all about.
Risk reward
I
values
love
across your
just
game
like
assets
being
together.
surprised.
Player identities will shine through and create variety and reduce repetitive play patterns. For instance, low or no risk tactics that have high rewards, such as safe jumps in fighting games, can be simultaneously boring for the attacker and very frustrating for the defender. Try to use this
You know
line
what
of
that
thinking
he
to
said? Stop
identify
trying to
outliers.
play. Stop trying to read a book and learn how to play a fighting game. Stop set playing. Play some nooch. Have a
Be
conversation.
purposeful with your design.
Screw a single player mode. Screw single player in fighting games. That's what he's saying. Hell yeah, I agree with you. I'm trying to have a conversation with player 2.
Vision, a clear understanding of their target audience, and the ability to step back and try to feel all of this from a distance and see the big picture. The next thing you need to stay on top of is frustration.
Rufus didn't have set
Frustration
play.
is fun. And so these
Rufus
exist on
had
several
Oki,
scales.
but he didn't have set
Some
play.
frustration is a way to good for your game. Certainly
Oh my God, it's Gabe with a tier
overtake
1.
fun for your target audience. Imagine leaping off a building in a game with fall damage versus one without. The game
Nah,
without
Rufus
fall
wasn't
damage
all
is definitely
footsies.
less
Let's not go that far,
frustrating, but it
pieces.
also lacks the adrenaline rush
Let's
of
not go that
finding
far,
and finding
okay?
a way to land
He
safely
was not all
despite
footsies.
Neither of these approaches are wrong.
Bro,
It's just
Rufus EX
better
Sidekick wasn't
suited.
even that good.
When an individual's frustration
Stop.
outweighs their fun,
It wasn't even that good,
single
bro.
player game, this part's really easy. In Zelda Breath of the Wild, the fun is in exploring and traversing this massive, handcrafted world, solving puzzles, getting into battles, and then you have to interact with the very frustrating menus to cook food and manage your inventory, and then all of
This is what he's saying. Players lie.
and some parts are frustrating.
Players
On
lie.
each other,
Players are
and
lying
me
that
to
Rufus's
help me
Messiah,
decide
EX Messiah Kick was good.
or quit. So let's explain
EX Snake
the
Strike
fun
was broken,
frustration
100%.
scale a bit
I agree.
It
In
weighs my own
EX Snake
personal
Strike was
fun
broken.
versus my own personal frustration. This scale represents me, not the game itself. This scale is not about truth; it's about my relationship.
I mean, I don't want to explain to you why
one
EX Messiah
side
Kick
weighs
is bad,
more.
but you know, if you played Street Fighter 4,
I'll
you
place
know
weights
why
that
it's bad.
represent my personal enjoyment from exploration, puzzles, and combat on the left side. The fun side of the scale is heavier now, and so it moves down. Fun weighs more. And now I'll place weights that represent my own personal frustration from having to cook.
Sagata actually never won a major in Vanilla Street Fighter 4.
Maybe the weight of your
Damn, that's
personal
crazy, huh?
frustration from, say, weapons breaking is less than mine. And that would be reflected on your own personal version.
I mean,
of
there
this
wasn't that many tournaments in
scale. As
Vanilla
you can
Street
see,
Fighter
the
4. It was
total
only
weight
1
of my
year.
fun in Breath of the Wild
Not even
is
1 year. It was like
equal to
8
the total
months.
weight of my
And then you got DLC characters come out.
If we make the cooking interface a little better, the weight of my total frustration lowers, but the weight of my fun doesn't increase because improving the cooking
Yeah, Eli Joe was
interface
playing Street Fighter 4,
doesn't
yes.
improve the exploration, even though it does improve
Yeah,
my overall.
I think if
relationship
Vanilla
with
Street
the
Fighter
game.
4 had 2 years,
Remember, the lower
Sagat
side
would
of
have
the
won
scale
at
is
least
the
one
most we
major.
know. Even in competitive games, some frustration is totally unrelated to gameplay aspects of the product.
It could just be waiting.
Like if it takes you 3 minutes to simply log into the game and another 8 minutes to find a match. But on the gameplay side of competitive games, this concept is a series of length because it is extremely common that one player's fun is exactly the other player's frustration. The more fun you let a
Yeah,
player have,
Super came out in
the
2010
more
when
frustrated their
Vanilla
opponent on the receiving end of that fun
when
is.
Vanilla Street Fighter 4 came
We
out
all
on
understand
console, it was
that players quit
2009.
Because frustration overtakes fun. And this obviously happens when the weight of the
Arcade,
frustration
it came out in
side of the scale is
2008
heavier.
in Japan though,
it
but
can also
only
happen
like
if the
not
weight of
everyone
the
was
fun
able to
side
play
gets
Street Fighter
lighter.
4 in
If I
2008.
make something less frustrating for the victim, it may reduce fun for the attacker. It's very often zero sum. In this example, this individual.
Oh, Li Joe has instinct. He's really good at fighting games. In the beginning, he's always good. But once like knowledge becomes a factor where everyone learns, then he's done. If fighting games went back to like prehistoric times, then Li Joe would always be top tier. But because we are in the tech era, the tech era, he's done. He's done. He's done.
Always be a give and take.
Yeah, prehistoric times, unga bunga hoo hoo hoo. Like Joe's godlike in fighting games.
And you need to move quickly to test against them to see how valid you believe they are. Some frustrations can be healthy for a game. Remember, this is an ecosystem. High highs are rarely possible without low lows. What you need to look out for are
But I always go low.
things that are so annoying to deal with that no matter how fair their risk-reward values may seem, that they have to be tuned or you're going to rapidly lose chunks of your audience. We often only make game tuning decisions around risk and reward with top level play in mind. We do this because factually, mid and lower level players are not able to observe the whole of the known game yet, and are extremely unlikely to notice the risk reward tuning that we do. But when tuning against frustration, we need to consider all levels.
Frustration.
In Killer Instinct, Gargos has a portal punch move, a tracking projectile
that's a
that can
refund
start
move right
ranged
there.
combo.
That's
This
a
move
refund.
was easier to deal with at higher levels of play. Its
Yeah.
risk reward values mostly made sense. It had counterplay, and it fit the character's kit really well. But at mid to low levels of play,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
move became
yeah,
a
yeah.
mega frustrator.
Yep.
The answers to
Just
it,
like
while
JP.
available and plentiful,
It's
were
just
not
like
effective
JP.
at those levels of play, and the
That's
move
that's a
caused
that's a
number of
refund.
players
That's
to
that's a refund
We
character.
tested against this claim as best as we could and ultimately agreed that this move had crossed the line for that level of play. As a result, we adjusted the move quite a few times to find a spot
Glacius
that
was the
still worked at
same
top
way in Killer Instinct
level. It was
1.
much less frustrating at other
People
levels.
will get
Even at
frustrated
low levels of
against
play, if a player
Glacius
feels
in the
like
low
their
level.
opponent can beat them with just one brain dead tactic, which they'll often call spam, they'll frustrate out of the game. Importantly, there is a limit to how weak we were willing to make this move. After a certain point, we had to let the community know that we were not taking the move out of the game, and that if they were struggling to deal with this version of the move, they'd need to practice.
Bro, look at the
Our
minion
goal isn't
though.
to solve the problem for everyone, but to reach a compromise.
I want to
that still might ask some players
see
to overcome
Virtua
their
Fighter.
frustrations. If you show your community
Summer
that you're
Game Fest.
listening and they believe in you, they will invest effort on their side more readily to overcome challenges and minor frustrations, meeting you in the middle. That means sometimes, yes, asking players to learn or practice is a part of the bargain. Speaking of brain dead stuff, we need to prevent people from getting bored. On a moment-to-moment level, this makes thoughtless gameplay our enemy. You're spending a lot of time
Fei Long
not
had
making
safe
meaningful decisions,
offense though.
even if
His
the base
offense was
actions
so
feel great and have
safe.
great feedback,
That's why he
you'll
was so
eventually get
good.
bored.
Safe,
Engagement
really
is the result
safe,
of making a
easy to
decision
use
and then
footsies.
seeing the rewarding or punishing results of that decision. Remember our Rumbleverse stop sign nuke example?
Nah, Fei Long was
technique is
broken.
extremely
DP
frustrating to
Chili,
hit
are we thinking
It
of
was
two
super
different
fun to
games?
do
Fei
to
Long
people
was
at
broken
first.
as hell.
Once you mastered the movement needed to do it, which to be honest wasn't very hard at all.
AE,
became a thoughtless way. You'd land in the world,
yeah,
find a
AE in
stop sign,
2012,
nuke a city
he was
block,
so
rip
good.
brain off. So even the people using and abusing the technique were experiencing disengagement due to the degenerate play pattern the stop sign nuke represents.
Bro, Fudo won
Long
Evo with
combos
Fei
are
Long
extremes
in
fighting
AE.
games with zero or infrequent defensive mechanics.
Man,
can also
all he
cause
did
a
was
lot of
EX
disengagement.
Rekka. EX Rekka was
Players across
plus.
many genres do
He
not
gets his
respond
turn
well
back.
when
That
losing
shit
control of
that
their
shit pushes you towards the
In fighting
corner.
games, you lose control of your character every time you get hit. My own small-scale studies show players starting to disengage and have frustration spikes on average between the 6 and 8 second marks of losing control of their character. Obviously, some individuals, especially in the FGC, have an extreme
The EX Rekka was mad degenerate.
40-second long combos on the
That shit was
receive end.
plus.
This, in my experience, is not a critical mass of people. I'm not
Skip
saying you should
neutral
never
and
play a
everything,
game
you
with
just
one
throw it
combo.
out.
I'm just suggesting
You gotta hold that
you
shit.
need to understand the kind of
That's
audience you're
Jalen,
trying to
man.
recruit.
Jalen can
And
eyes.
if the long combos do exist, find ways to make them more varied and or less.
My man,
frequent.
fourth quarter,
Disengaged
Jalen Brunson
players on
always do
defense
some
are
magic
very
shit.
likely to quit, but disengaged players on offense are, believe it or not, also likely to quit.
But Fei Long is like
Game balance
slow
and target
busted. Like
audience
he
are
wasn't like
extremely
fast
related.
busted like Yun.
It's not just that the
Like
audience
Yun was
has
just
some
like
feelings
like
about game balance and
he
what
was just
frustrations weigh
busted
the
because
most
he
to
just
them,
runs you
but
over.
also that different types of game balance
Fei Long
attract
like
and repel different
puts you in
types
a
of
lull.
audiences.
He was like
Different audiences
a
self-select
slow
into different
broken.
types of games and game balance outcomes. Let's look at 3 example scales. In the first, developers worked very hard to sand off every frustration.
I like this little
regardless of
example
how much
thing.
Fun had to go to achieve that. Even though the weight of the frustration side is light, so is the weight of the fun side of the scale. This can result in even very minor frustrations feeling oversized, and make spending time with the game feel not worth it because the fun it delivers is sterile or bland. Players of this game have less reasons to quit.
He's made a lot of games. He made Dive
They
Kick.
also have less reasons
He
to
worked on
play.
Killer
In
Instinct
the
2.
second scale, developers
Oh,
didn't
Killer
really
Instinct
care about
Season 2
frustrators,
and then
so this
beyond.
theoretical game has a
He worked
very
on
high
Third
frustration
Strike.
weight,
He made
but it also
Rumbleverse.
has a very high fun weight. You'll notice that the ratio of the scale is similar to the first, but the actual weight of each side matters a great deal. While the audience may be smaller in this type of game, the immense weight of the fun side of the scale is going to have the players who can deal with the
This
high
also
level of
depends on the
frustration,
person too.
calling this a favorite
right?
game. Some players call these kinds of games kusoge, Japanese slang for shitty game. They say it lovingly
Shitty
and
games.
disparagingly all at once. It's fascinating. In the final scale,
Like
which is
like
probably
yeah, like
the
Hokuto no Ken is
for
fun.
developers for most projects,
I think it's I think there's only frustration depending on the person because everybody's different, and also if you play shitty characters. If you play shitty characters in a game where like top tiers are like too strong, then yeah, that's your fault for making your frustration level so high.
None of these three results are wrong or bad. They just serve different people. As you tune your competitive game, you need to keep your target audience in mind. I highly suggest using Quantic Foundry's data on player motivation to help segment your audience into buckets you can.
Let's go, Yogantes. How you doing, man?
There will be people outside of your target audience who will try your game.
What's good, Haley? How you doing? Who you cursing? Who you cursing today?
Is happy, but our player from outside the core group on the right.
Who are you gonna jinx today?
This isn't their usual kind of game, and they're unfamiliar.
It doesn't bother you that you get hit once and you die in H&K? That's the game, bro. That doesn't mean you gotta play it. You don't gotta play it.
The game just isn't.
You gotta adapt to it.
But if you insist on trying to reduce the weight of their frustration, you may be.
A lot of people still play the game because they enjoy hitting people once and you die.
In this example, we made changes that made the game.
That's old fighting games. The old fighting games are just broken.
By changing things in the game that were not frustrating at all to the core users. The result of that was a loss of fun for the core players. We failed to make enough of a dent to retain people outside the core group, and now we've put a portion of our core audience at risk of quitting too. Not every edge needs softening. If you're lucky enough to make a game that lasts for quite a long time, you may also encounter players who, despite loving your game and thinking that it's relatively well-tuned, are becoming bored from repetition. At this time,
bored of repetition. That's how I feel about a lot of anime fighting games. Bored with repetition. I think anime fighting games is like that.
Right now, as of filming in early 2026, many in the community feel the game is well tuned, but still want a big shakeup anyway because they are becoming bored. Matches are lacking in surprise.
I could see that because a lot of people start like switching main characters and everything.
We get back to play pattern optimization.
I mean, like I said, Beardy, old fighting games hit different. New anime fighting games. I'll just say new anime fighting games. New anime fighting games have that boredom of repetition involved. Do your BMB, 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 BMB.
Much more obscured. Or better yet,
I like variety in terms of combos. Variety in terms of combos is really nice.
For as long as possible post-launch. For instance, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3's fast-paced, neutral, and rapid.
And you gotta think about this. Everyone does the same BMB too. That's the crazy part. Everyone does the same BMB. That makes it worse.
It becomes very clear what I should do. I should perform my very long combo with little to no reason for variation and kill your character. This optimal play gives me maximal reward with minimum decision making.
Marvel 3 is different because a lot of people do different combos in Marvel 3.
Playing during any match. During the combo, a skilled attacker is only engaged at the start as they try to stabilize the opponent and decide if they need to.
But Grand Blue does a lot of same combos though. Your anti-air combos are the same. Your 6XL combo if it hits is the same. A lot of combos are very samey in Grand Blue.
Exhausting. And it also results in disengagement and frustration.
What the neutral even looks like, it looks the same. Oh, we got ultimate skill. You know what that means. I think that's the problem with Grand Blue as well too. A lot of everything is the same. You can kind of tell what people are gonna do, right? Most of the time, at least.
What combo to do, how much resources to spend. This game is much harder to optimize, but ultimately it can be done. Top-level play in Street Fighter 6 after a while has virtually every player using the same combos in similar situations once those players are fluent enough in the game to know the optimal answer in each situation.
I think that's not even just Street Fighter 6, that's modern fighting games.
With some high-risk players spending more drive meter to burn themselves out on purpose more frequently.
Modern fighting games has this problem. Not just Street Fighter, just any modern fighting game. I think Avatar might be the first to change that, which is going to be really, really cool.
Because there are so many variables. Ideally, you
2XKO could have been like that, but freestyle is too good, so everybody uses freestyle. Like the other fuses, if the other fuses were actually competitively good, we would see more variety.
So instead of a community working together to solve the game like a puzzle,
freestyle is the only way, Beardy.
Begins to occur, players will instead focus on making the choices that best fit their own personalities.
I do want to try every character first, though. Yeah, I want to try every character first.
A series of possible combos, all starting from the same hit confirm. Each does more
How do I feel
damage
about
than the
Strive?
last,
I think
but it's
Strive is
also
pretty
harder to
cool.
have
Yeah, I haven't
success.
watched Strive in a while,
This
but
may seem
the
like
new
a proper
patch where they
setup for
had
risk and
Jam, I
reward,
thought that she was
and
really,
it
really
isn't a
fun.
bad way to start.
But eventually it
at top
becomes
levels
down
of
to
play
if
where
you're gonna
execution starts to
be
become irrelevant,
like
the
optimal, you're gonna
likelihood
use the
of a
same
push towards
BMB over,
optimization
even though the
and
game
conformity
lets
instead of
you
expression and variety.
express
Trying to
like
create a
any
system in
combo is a
which
good
different combo
combo,
rounds
which I
can
like. I like that
express
about
different
Guilty Gear
outcomes and
Strive.
have their own advantages and disadvantages beyond executional requirements will ensure that players can play their own way.
Why is
Community
Strive
isn't
dead?
just in character or weapon
Is it because
selection,
of
it's also
Happy
found
Chaos
within the
still?
playstyles
Is that
of
the
the
still
people
is
who
is it
use
still the
same
same
characters or
problem? I
weapons
thought they
if the
nerfed
game is
him.
harmonizing correctly. Harmony is not about making it hard for players to find the right answer. It's about giving them many right answers and letting each player lean towards their own favorites. In-game design,
I could
all
revisit
things
KI
should be done with
for like a
intent.
video, check it
If
out.
someone asks me why I made a recent design decision and my answer is, I don't know, then I messed up. I may be forced to make a suboptimal decision from time to
Well,
time. due to
I mean, a
various
lot of characters can
circumstances
do
beyond my
that, right?
control,
Crouching
but I
medium
should
kick
still be
throw
able to
loop
clearly
simulator.
express
It's just
why
that
the
Mai
decision
just does
was
it
made.
extreme, like just
You need to
better.
work very hard to make sure your players know
She
that
just
you
does it better.
move with intent. This means your patch notes need to communicate
Damn.
both what you're doing
Look at
and
that.
why you're doing it. You need clear, detailed, thorough notes or videos that include reasons why your team chose these changes. Even if players disagree with your reasoning, they should
Throw
be
loops
able
are
to
also
see
really
clear
boring.
intent.
So I
If they
think
can see
throw
intent,
loops is
trust will
boring
build, and it will
and
often
not
keep them
boring.
from labeling you as
I
someone
think
lacking
throw
the
loops is
brain guards to
boring
choose balanced
when
adjustments.
you're
I
dominating
originally
somebody.
wrote a version of
But
this topic
I
that wasn't out
enjoyed
in
throw loops
2018.
when you're making a
In the
comeback.
time between then and now,
How do you guys feel
I'm
about that?
very happy to report that developers across all the games that I play and watch have improved drastically in the area of patch notes. Keep it up, thank you. As you tune, you will make mistakes. However, a community that has trust and confidence in you will tolerate those mistakes with lower levels of frustration, and will generally perceive the state of the game's balance more favorably because, after all, game balance is mostly just vibes.
Yeah, this video is almost done.
Vibes that you have a heavy hand in
3 more minutes.
establishing and
So
influencing.
just in time,
Remember,
just on time.
the process is not hear about the problem followed by fix the problem. Process needs.
Do
to
I
be
like
hear
Drive
about the
Rush?
problem.
I like it,
Address
and I also hate
if
it.
you even agree it's a real
It's
problem.
I like both.
Use everything
You
learn
need
to
Drive
find a
Rush though.
solution
Street Fighter
to the
6 needs
problem,
Drive. You know how
because all
people
of the
say
other problems
how
that
Street
need
Fighter
solving
6 would be a
will
better
have
game if there was no
solved by
Drive Rush?
purpose
No, it's
utilize
actually
other parts
bullshit.
of the game and the
It actually
audience,
would not.
and then communicate with your players.
It's too slow
So,
without Drive
To
Rush.
wrap this up, I believe a balanced roster isn't one where every character has an equal shot at winning, but it's one where there's a little something for every type of player within your core audience. I once heard a player ask why developers couldn't just balance a game before it came out. And as I hope you understand by now, that would be an impossible task because the audience, who will eventually decide what balance even means to them, haven't even touched the game yet. Tuning for harmony is my personal method of game tuning.
No, you need
Served
parry,
across KI and Rumbleverse,
because
and I hope
then
you learned a
strings
lot
then
about the
strings will
full
be so
spectrum of game
boring.
tuning from this talk.
Parry makes the
If you're
game
in
more
charge of
fun.
tuning a competitive game,
Well, for a
you
lot of
should do
people
what
and
works for you
variety, and it
your
gives
community. If you really
substance
believe in tuning
because
for
you would just do
flatness,
your
never
standard
making
string
moves,
all
and it's
over.
working for
So
your
your
team,
string,
you're
there'll be
achieving
no
your goals,
variety
that's rad.
of your block strings
If
if
you want to
if
try
parry
some
doesn't
or all of
exist.
my methods, that's cool too. I'll make myself available for consulting with folks in the industry who do this kind of work.
Shout outs to
If you want
Keats, man.
just hit
Keats
me up on Blue Sky or
Keats
wherever, and we
Keats
can
made
do
a great
something.
video on this.
Whatever your personal takeaways are, remember that game balance isn't real.
Game
It's
balance
not a
isn't
hard,
real.
objective thing that we can measure
Screw
and take scientific
fairness in
action to
fighting
fix.
games. That's what I
In
learned about
reality, It's
this.
just a person's fully subjective
Screw
perception.
fairness in fighting
Not only
games.
that, our views can change on it, even by the day, and even
Yes,
when the game itself
exactly.
hasn't
Geef
been
would be
adjusted at all.
unplayable without parry.
Instead of fixating so strongly on something so impossible to pin down, I
Keats
believe designers
did
should focus on
UFGT.
much more important things when tuning a game. Those things are communicating clearly with your audience, minimizing their frustrations quickly and thoughtfully, and
I like
keeping them
Ingrid.
engaged with lots of interesting decisions to make.
Yeah, I'm
and
a
surprising
Ingrid
them
fan.
with cool new interactions each time.
That's
they
who I
play.
play right now.
And most of all, as a dev, tuning a game or a player reacting to patch notes, don't panic. If you made it to the end of the video, I hope this gets your brain flowing and makes discourse around game tuning a little stronger overall. And maybe as a bonus, it encourages gamers to give the devs who do
That was
game
good.
tuning a little.
Shout outs to Keats, like I said. All right, where is Summer Game Fest? Time, baby. It's time. It's time. All right, let me go pee real fast. Let me go pee. All right, baby. It's time. We need Makoto. Man, I just want to see fighting games. You know what I mean? I want to see fighting games. That's what I want to see. Marvel 2 Remix? What? You're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get a Marvel 2 remix. Why do you want a Marvel 2 remix? Yeah, old games shouldn't get rebalanced. There's a lot of old games like I think like rebalance when is not needed. If Claw gets announced, I would be extremely excited because I enjoy Vega. I think Vega is really awesome. What's good, Sam? How you doing, man? They did rebalance ST and it failed. They did. I enjoyed the ST like new graphics and everything. I thought that was really cool. Street Fighter 4 rollback. I'm down for that. I mean, I'm down for remakes, re-releases, and adding like rollback. Like I'm super down for that. What was Blanca's changes? What did Blanca get in HDR? I actually don't know. I remember Honda had jab headbutt that just made fireballs disappear. Like he nullified it, but I don't remember what Blanca was able to was doing. Ball was safe on block. Oh, really? Wow. Damn. That's huge. Yeah. Ball was not pun. Yeah, ball not punishable on block was huge. That's huge. That's a huge one. Yeah, Street Fighter EX collection would be good. I'm down to see collections. I like collections in general. What's good, Mert? How you doing, man? It's time. Come on. Let me see these announcements. Let me see these announcements, baby. Yeah, it's starting. You just came just in time, baby. Maybe both. It could be both, Arika or Capcom. Probably Capcom, but Arika works on it.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Yes, you guys are prepped and ready. It's
My
a good
man,
one.
that's a
Don't worry.
nice
All right,
nice
hello,
ass
everybody,
suit,
and welcome to Summer Game
right? That's a
Fest,
nice ass suit.
gaming's biggest global showcase.
Fighting
Once again,
games.
you know, we started SGF back in 2020 because we didn't want to lose that magic moment.
Yo, Tetsuya with the tier 1. Thank you. Thank you.
To hype ourselves about the future. New worlds, new stories, new characters.
Damn, he needs a tie. He needs a black shirt. What's this? Is he FGC?
This is our
People FGC can't trust.
Biggest SGF. And I have to say, guys, the magic is back. We have a great show for you today.
But what is that mannequin?
Now, over the next 2 hours, we, alongside some of the world's most talented game developers, are going to show you why gaming's best days are right ahead of us.
Who is Jigsaw? What is Jigsaw? No, I actually never watched Saw. Ranma, my man, how you doing, man? Gifting a tier 1, I appreciate you.
Everyone has a lot of games to play. As you can see behind me, in just the first 5 months of 2026, Steam saw a record-setting 9,260.
Oh yeah. And also, chat, no spoilers, all right? No spoilers.
From 7,800 last year. There are now more games and more creators than at any point in the history of this great medium. Now, sure, a cynic might look at those numbers and think, how can anyone possibly break through with their game?
All right.
But then
I raised the
you look
volume.
closer. So far this team, 10 of those, they come from anyone possibly break
Oh,
through
what's
with
up?
their game.
Production.
But then we're brand new
we
IPs
back on
like
this?
Eugenics, Windrose, or Far Far West. That tells you something important. Players, you guys are hungry for new experiences. You want originality, games at different price points. And when developers take bold, creative swings,
Yeah, you saw the.
turns out you guys show
I
up
feel
for
like
them.
it's always
Really
Summer Game
great. So
Fest. The production
congratulations to all
skips like
those
that.
games.
Maybe too many people watching. It's
Now,
always.
some games
It's
may
always
become
like Game
global
Awards or
blockbusters, but
SGF that
others
does
actually
that
find
sometimes.
Smaller, passionate communities that love them deeply. And today, both of those kinds of success matter. The truth is, not every game has to be for everyone. That's what makes this medium so exciting right now and makes SGF so rewarding. Because this show helps drive discovery. I hope you find your next favorite game today. So get ready to get wish listing. Should we get on with the show?
Wish listing. Okay, let me get my Steam out. We got a wish list.
Okay.
Time for wish list.
It's gonna be a fun ride. So let's get started with our preview of what's ahead with our first announcement.
Okay. It's not a fighting game. Not a fighting game. It looks good though. 12 in Posse. I'm saying the graphics, bro. The graphics look good.
Oui? Yes? So, you're the American who called earlier. The sister of the man on the third floor. Ah, welcome to Paris. It's so nice to meet you. Brr, it's freezing.
I have
Come
not.
in.
Not yet. Not yet,
Come in.
Collins. Not
We
yet.
don't want you to catch a cold.
Oh, this is
I
all, this
hate
is
to
this is
say
a scary
it, but
game.
Your brother is, well, quite odd.
What's the core say?
In we go.
Oh, this is a horror game. 100% a horror game. Outlast? Imagine. I saw the camera.
Oh là là. Mais quelle pagaille. He's made such a mess again. Think, I just cleaned it up a week ago. It's like a boulder rolled through here.
I didn't roll it back. I'm gonna switch to Twitch after this.
Ah, the delightful biscuit. I'm sure he won't notice if we help ourselves. Oh, I'm so sorry. It must be the maintenance. Bring some nice coffee.
Bruh. The rollback is wild. And it's at 720? It is a horror game.
Don't move. Claire Redfield.
Oh, Resident Evil? Veronica? That's the first Capcom. Capcom. Always Capcom. Bro, I'm a Capcom show all day. You don't.
Capcom on a roll. What a way to kick off the show. Resident Evil Veronica revisits a classic title from the Resident Evil universe, reimagining the experience for today's players. Thank you to Takeuchi-san and Capcom for that incredible news. Now, some surprise breaking news from one of the top independent game studios in the world.
Capcom always cooking. Bro, I hate the YouTube skipping
Hello there,
thing.
I'm Cuphead here at Studio MDHR headquarters. And today, we have a special announcement for all of you. We're happy to confirm that development has begun on a brand new, hand-animated Cuphead video game.
Yeah, Cuphead, huh?
Our talented team is hard at work on this ambitious project, which will take Cuphead and friends on a fresh, exciting adventure. It's still in early stages, but we look forward to revealing more when the time
Cuphead is sick.
is right.
Yeah, Cuphead is fun.
Well, from all of us here at Studio MDHR, thank you for... I didn't know this was plugged in. Hello? Yes?
You'd be like,
Oh, indeed. Oh, you want me to tell them? Yes, I'll tell them.
You thought that was a
Yes,
crack
right now.
pipe? Oh, I could see that.
Well, it seems I have one more surprise. A small team within our studio has been working in secret on something completely different. This new project is a love letter to the era that brought us into the world of video games. We have prepared a sneak peek, and I'd say... it's pretty radical. Over here? Ahem. Pretty radical.
Let's roll the clip.
Let's roll the clips. Okay.
Now in development at Studio MDHR.
Mighty
It's
Cuphead
Mighty
Adventure.
Cuphead Adventure.
Oh my god.
A new fast action platform.
This looks like a
shooter
Game
with
Boy
arcade
Advance.
quality graphics and amazing sound. Mighty Cuphead Adventure.
Only from Studio MDHR.
Nah, no, Capcom did have Dark Ages, 100%. I agree with you. But now they back, though. They back, baby.
You know I love my puppets. That was great. And there you have it. 2 brand new games from Studio MDHR up in Canada with Mighty Cuphead Adventure, a true 8-bit action platformer coming to consoles and PC, and then a brand new hand-animated Cuphead game has been confirmed too. Great news. All right. Well, now please join me in welcoming my co-host and partner in a new game discovery website called Looking for Game. It's Lucy James, everyone.
Thanks, Jeff. I am thrilled to be back here at Summer Game Fest, and I'm excited to share in so many incredible announcements.
You think
This
so?
next
You think
one
it's
is
stable?
very
If
special.
there's
It's a
one
game
skip,
we've all been waiting
I'm
to
out.
see for a long time. Thanks, Jeff. I am thrilled to be back here at Summer Game Fest.
Okay, we watch it here. Watch it here first. Watch it here first. Look at that. That's mad behind, though. Sega? Oh, we get there. We get there. We get there. Let's meet that. It's not. There's no way it's VF this early. There's no way it's VF this early. No way. Creative. It's Japanese. Sonic don't speak Japanese. What is this?
Do you understand?
Okay, I see a flamethrower.
Yes. I understand.
Oh, another horror game? Aliens. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that.
I'm Al Hope, Creative Director of Alien Isolation 2.
And I'm Anna Sobikova, Art Director of Alien Isolation 2.
On behalf of the whole survival team at Creative Assembly, we're very
I was
excited
never
to share
that
our
big of an
return to
Alien
the
fan.
survival horror genre. It's been 12 years since we released the first Alien Isolation, and we're continuing what we started, creating an authentic new chapter which builds on that core isolation experience of escaping the terrifying, unkillable, relentless alien.
And this time, we're unleashing the alien on an unsuspecting colony world. From the claustrophobic confines of the colony itself to the exposed and storm-ravaged landscape surrounding
I'm not a horror
it,
hater. I just
Station is a
never
new
not
hunting
too much of an
ground for the
Alien
ultimate
fan.
apex predator. Players will face a desperate struggle to survive and escape, and we cannot wait to show you more in the future. Thanks.
I'm more of a Predator guy. Aliens versus Predator. I'm all about Predator, bro.
Thanks so much, Anna and Al. Today, we are honored to have one of gaming's true visionaries here
This is
with
a
us in
Dune?
the audience. For more than 2 decades, his work has reminded us that games can be emotional and deeply human. From Eco to Shadow of the Colossus to The Last Guardian, he has left an unforgettable mark on this medium. Please join me in recognizing the legendary Fumito Ueda-san. Ueda-san, great to see you. And now, let's talk about his next game. A few years ago,
Bloody
we
Roar.
gave you an early glimpse at Ueda-san's next game, then known as Project Robot. Well, now, it's time to step deeper into the mysterious, unsettling, and epic world that marks Ueda's first game in a decade. Let's take a look.
In a decade, that's a long time, huh? Yo, all set now. He just looked like the Sentinel head. You don't tell me that don't look like a Sentinel head? Yeah, not for me. Gen Atlas.
Does that look incredible? Oh, all right. I cannot wait for Gen Atlas. Thank you, Ueda-san. All right, well, next we travel to the east, to China, circa 848 AD.
Suspect game?
Blood Message is a cinematic single-player action-adventure game from NetEase. You are a messenger who embarks on a perilous eastward odyssey with your son, fighting against impossible odds.
Yep. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. What fighting games did they announce? They haven't announced anything yet. Not yet.
河西始于吐蕃，五十余载，
河西
其分歧，却从未有人坚守如我等之久。今日天枪大捷，以寡破众，陪对着当即首功。
Oh, this should look godlike though. Hold on. Nah, this is way. Nah, that looks sick. If this is the evolution of Dynasty Warriors, I'll be down.
他们说，只要河西归唐，你不打仗，也能守住我们的家。
They make graphic cards now. Wow.
投降，全部杀光！
No, this should look fire. What? This look mad good. Oh, hold on. Oh, wait, look. Nah, this is godlike. Ugh. Yo, this looks amazing. But even like the action, like the movement, this looks great. Yeah, the movement wise, this looks really good. Like it looks very realistic. One man stands all. Blood message. You know, I didn't want to say say it, sus, but I definitely, you know, read it different too.
Now please welcome a game developer who is visiting the US for the first time in 2 decades. From RGG Studio, it's Masayoshi
Ooh,
Yokoyama.
RGG Studio? Say, okay, Virtual Fighter? Never mind, I'm wrong. Stranger Than Heaven.
こんにちは、横山です。本日はストレンジャーズ・ヘブンについて新しい発表がございます。まずはこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Hello everyone, this is Yokoyama. Today, we have an exciting new update about Stranger Than Heaven. First, please take a look at this.
What Stranger Than Heaven? Oh, 100%. I'm playing this game. I'm down for this. It's like another Yakuza, right?
日本じゃ毛頭扱い。俺は何人なんだって何度も思ったろ。敵討ちか。つまらねえことに人生使ってんだ。大統領。
この件にけじめをつけねえと、俺の人生始まらねえんだ。
Oh, my man hustling from back in the day? Oh, yeah. Snoop Dogg? Yeah, Snoop Dogg's in here. Huh. What? Tupac? My man traveled back in time? What is happening? He traveled back in time?
Well, Yokoyama, we got a lot to talk about, but first of all, we were
Tupac?
releasing.
本作の発売日は2027年1月15日となります。そして先ほどのトレーラーには新しい キャストも情報が含まれていましたが、その件に関してはこの方に語ってもらいましょう。
What is Tupac doing there?
Stranger Than Heaven will be released on January 15th, 2027. As you may have noticed in the trailer, we revealed some interesting new cast members. To tell you more about that, I'd like to bring out a special guest.
Please welcome Snoop Dogg.
That's crazy. Yo, oh. We mashing, huh? Look at the collab.
Everyone's talking about this game. It's so good to have you here, man.
That's crazy.
So you teaming up with
He's
JWong.
responding too fast.
Why do you want to work with RGG?
I mean, I'm a big fan of Sega. I've been playing that game since it first came out, and
I've been playing that game.
Such a great game. And
Sega.
Such a great person like this and the team that they put together.
You've been playing Sega since the game came out? Bet.
Now we got to talk about what just announced in this trailer. How's Tupac being a part of this?
You know, the Tupac estate and my son and myself, we work very closely together, so it just made sense to put him in this game because his likeness and his spirit still lives on, and I just feel like it was so connected to what we're doing. So, what y'all think?
Game looks insane. I'm sure you got more surprises in there too. I know the song sounds great. Well, we're looking forward to hearing more on Stranger Than Heaven. I also want to ask you though about something a couple years ago at TGA. You and Cordell talked about Death Row Games is something that you guys want to do. Any updates on what's happening there, DRG?
Yes, sir. Death Row Games, you know, we're building a hip-hop gaming universe, bringing an authentic culture to life, you know what I'm saying? And we just got a lot of plans that we're planning on actually bringing to life in the next, couple of months.
Okay, well, we'll hopefully hear more on that soon.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, Snoop Dogg. Thank you for joining us.
Thank y'all.
Yokoyama-san, Jamil, appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Fantastic.
Random. I'm not gonna lie. That was
More crazy
random.
stuff to come. All right, next we're excited to announce the stunning debut title from a new studio in Sweden. Hex is an open-world action-adventure game from key creators behind The Division and Little Nightmares. You brave the wild north as researchers stranded in a mind-bending, player-shaped procedural world. This is a very cool game.
Been playing Sega. He's been playing Sega as crazy though. Maybe new Crazy Taxi? I saw Crazy Taxi posted something, so maybe Crazy Taxi. I'm down for that. They announced Code. That was the first trailer, Code Veronica, mannequin. You missed it, bro. Oh, I forgot what we're watching. Shooting games. Oh, he grew a plant. Yeah, he knew that was the limit. Hakes? Hakes? How do you pronounce that game? H-A-E-X?
It looks absolutely
Hex?
stunning.
What?
We have much more SGF to come, but first on June 14th, Dead by Daylight is celebrating its 10th anniversary. Watch this closely because here's a little tease of what's ahead.
What's good? Wano? How you doing? Wanoxious? Is this Twisted Metal?
1? Are you 2? Are you 3? Are you 4? Are you 5? Are you 6? Are you 7? Are you 8? Are you 9? Are you 10?
Bro, clowns are scary, man. No, I just saw a clown. I was like, oh, maybe it's a Twisted Metal character. That didn't tell us anything, huh? Yeah, you heard those claps? Mortal Shell 2. My man's a bar. You play with your. Oh, you use a bar to fight? Okay. Oh, we saw this game before. I thought this game was cute. Yeah, I actually thought this game was cute. Yeah, this was pretty cute. More shooting games though, huh? But I like the mech aspect of it. The mech aspect of it was pretty cool. Sharks.
Is it dangerous?
We love sharks.
Edward. Privateering. Is it dangerous?
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
Gentlemen,
This is Assassin's Creed?
headlong into folly on the orders of a single madman,
Oh,
but act according to our
they
own
announced this before?
collective madness. So I'll put it to the vote. All those in favor of storming this cove and taking this ship, stomp and
It's a remaster of an old game. Oh, I see.
Can you feel it, Addy? We're moments away from the grandest prize of all.
After you, Captain.
I never played Assassin's Creed in my life.
The head is dangerous.
Don't save me a spot in hell, Shaka. I ain't coming. Save me a spot in hell, Shaka.
Bruh! YouTube!
Welcome back to SGF. That was Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, which is arriving July 9th. Now it's time for the announcement of a game that reunites one of the best action game developers in the world with a legendary franchise.
Fighting games? Fighting games? Oh, this is new. They just announced their studio, Paramount Game Studio. Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles. Oh! New York. New York. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Tournament Fighters. Let's run Tournament Fighters. Come on. I'm hopeful. I believe in it. I'm hopeful. Tournament Fighters.
You guys having fun yet? We are just
I know, but I was hoping for Tournament Fighters.
All right, well, that's another
TMT
TMNT
Tournament
game
Fighters
from
remake.
Platinum Games. I cannot wait to learn more about Last Ronin. Now, please welcome two-time TGA loser,
Damn.
Expedition 33 and Final Fantasy 16. It's Ben Starr who voices the visitor in Fortnite.
Damn, loser? That's crazy. No, I Chase Steve was telling me about The Last Ronin, how good it is.
Hello, Summer Game Fest. For the past little while, I have had the incredible opportunity to step into the world of Fortnite as the visitor. And today, I finally get to share a glimpse of where that journey is heading next. We've been working on this for a long time. A new season is about to begin, and everything is about to change. Let me show you what's coming in Fortnite's next season, Runners, launching later tonight.
The hunt for power breeds chaos.
I never played Fortnite either.
And that chaos is spreading.
You know who was playing Fortnite a lot back in the day? Knuckle Dude. Knuckle Dude randomly was playing Fortnite.
They can make you stronger, faster, more dangerous. No one can resist that kind of
Never.
power.
I don't ever recall myself playing Fortnite.
So we must secure them.
So this is not Fortnite? Is Fortnite Runners different from Fortnite? Oh, I need to go watch He-Man. He-Man just came out, right? Today? Oh, wow. John Wick? They got John Wick, bro? My second favorite genre of gaming, puzzles. I like puzzle games. Yeah, puzzle games are good. Puzzle games and RPGs.
Now, if you're wondering how we end up on this new island, you'll have to jump into the Shattered event happening live inside Fortnite right after Summer Game Fest. This season, we asked every player to choose a side, and in the live event, that choice changes your experience. It has all been building to this moment. The party starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, but the doors open early, and trust me, you'll want to stay to the very end of the event.
It definitely desynced.
I've got a little surprise waiting for you.
Namco about one of the most influential sci-fi franchises ever created.
I'm going back
On
here,
Earth,
bro.
mankind measured time by seasons, not sirens. For a moment, the future
Going back to
felt
Twitch. Going back to Twitch. Screw YouTube.
Out here, that promise is a lie.
Alyssa? Oh, it's Alyssa! No, it's not Alyssa. Is that why am I tripping? Is that Alyssa? I thought it was Alyssa from Tekken. I totally thought it was Alyssa from Tekken. I thought it was Alyssa from Tekken.
Every breath taken is inside an armored shell.
It is a Gundam.
Our last hope.
It is Gundam. Gundam Transformers. That shit looked like a big ass transformer though.
The pilot.
Bro, it's like a sideshow. What's up with the sideshow though? Yeah, what's up with the sideshow? That gameplay was not good. Because it was just lag.
Find me. I'm here.
Thousands of games launch every year, so finding your next favorite can be tough. That's
I'm here.
Thousands of games launch every year, so finding your next favorite can be tough.
Okay.
That's why I'm launching
We just gotta go
my new
back and
newsletter,
forth.
Looking
We gotta
for
rush
Game.
down.
Thank you. I'll be curating and selecting games that deserve your attention every week and sending demos and
There's too many
exclusive
people watching,
playtest
that's why.
invites straight to your inbox. Head over to lookingfor.game to sign up with player.gg.
What is a tattoo? It's a
Speaking
unicorn.
of fun, unexpected games, this next
Right?
title
Is that
comes
unicorn?
from a solo developer, Adrian Mulero from Spain. It is a co-op physics game about 2 geese and 1 very fragile egg.
Okay, Hunky, ready to be a parent?
Sure, don't worry.
This is my
This is a
game.
piece of cake.
Me and Harper right here, baby.
Be careful with
This is a me and Harper game.
Don't drop it, don't drop it. Careful, to left.
Me and Harper, baby. Hell yeah.
Don't drop it. Careful, to left.
Oh.
Okay, new plan. This is a good one. Are you listening to me?
What is this? It's way too hard.
Watch out with our baby.
I have DP. I have. Thank you for noticing. I appreciate you, bro.
Just focus.
Really hard.
Oh gosh, that looks really hard. Maybe if we look for some more people, it would be easier.
That's crazy. So you could do 4 players? Wait, what? It's just 2 people.
This really is an extremely hard game.
I like that title. Extremely hard game.
Congrats, Adrian. What a fun game. All right, now it is time for a debut game from a veteran team of developers who come from Naughty Dog and Infinity Ward and other amazing studios. Over the past half-decade, they've quietly been working on an ambitious new project. Here.
Looks like I've been in the lab. I have.
People are endlessly disappointed.
Oh my god. Don't be another shooting game, bro. It is, isn't it?
They're greedy. They're cruel. They lie.
Oh, hold on. We got invisibility powers?
Yes, dogs? Yeah, I got one of them.
So that's what I say when I look at someone.
Nah, I just been doing my own thing.
Bully.
See, that's where we're different. I genuinely like most people.
Oh, well, then you're truly a sick fuck.
But there's not that many fighting games, though. There's way more shooting games than fighting games.
We need to move. They'll be coming for you.
Coming for us. You're not one of them anymore.
Ugh. God damn. What?
Yeah, well, that's temporary. Just like you and me.
You guys don't understand the real threat. Not like we do.
I like the zoom in thing. That's kind of cool. That looks nice. The zoom in thing.
I gotta work with my enemy to survive.
Oh, it's a
So
monster?
be it. For now.
Either we fight those things together, or die alone.
Oh, okay. This got crazier.
No. Do not touch him.
Ooh.
We fight together. Or die alone.
Crossfire. Okay.
For over 18 years, Jacob and I have developed character-driven games with the goal of thoroughly connecting design and story. In Crossfire, two opposing operators must form a temporary alliance.
Bro, that mustache is crazy,
Depending
though.
on one another is their only chance of survival.
To support this narrative, we completely rethought how cover and traversal work together and created a system that rewards tactical thinking, stealth, and repositioning. It's called adaptive cover. With adaptive cover, our player character Layla dynamically adjusts her stance to react to the complex terrain and the enemy's line of sight. It fundamentally changes your relationship with the environment and becomes an active skill to master.
Shout out to our amazing team at That's No Moon, who are meticulously crafting Crossfire. It's for all of you who, like us, love high-agency, single-player, story-driven games. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Jacob and Taylor. Now, last year at the Game Awards, we introduced the next game from Remedy Entertainment. Here's a new look at the mind-bending world of Control Resonant.
Ah.
It's been 7 years. The oldest house has fallen. Everything we tried to contain is now loose in the streets of Manhattan.
You know, the one thing I do
was
enjoy
caused by
watching
a
these
new
things,
type
I
of
love
hostile
trailers.
resident. Is beyond anything
I'm a huge
that we can
trailers guy
currently
fan.
measure. It's all quite
I think this is a shooting horror game, right? Oh no, this is like a
and fascinating.
Action. Not yet. No fighting games yet. It's like Devil May Cry. Oh, I'm down for that.
All we can do is dig deeper. Keep searching for the solutions in every way we can.
Don't worry, it's
Before
coming, bro.
it's too late.
Street Fighter 6 is next. Watch. 100% Street Fighter 6 is next. You ready for this? You ready?
Right now, it's time
Ready?
for another Summer Game Fest exclusive. The
Yep,
announcement
Street Fighter
of
6.
The next game in a storied franchise.
Never mind. I'm wrong. Nah, never mind. This is not Street Fighter 6.
We all have our own reasons for coming to this vast frontier. But for our guild, we who protect this land, one reason stands above all.
It's an MMO.
Our wonder.
Ryu looks different.
We see it in your eyes. Wonder at the astonishing power that shapes this land of awe. At the great spirits to whom we are bound. At the gods who hold dominion over all. We cannot guarantee your comfort or even your safety. But if you yearn for horizons unexplored, for fellowship and purpose, for a cause worth dying for, to you, we can promise magic.
Oh, wow. Guild Wars 3? That's cool. Yeah, Guild Wars 3. Guild Wars 3 is pretty cool. Yeah, I used to play a lot of Guild Wars.
Everyone
Like
watching
I played
both
Guild
here
Wars.
and live online around the
I think I
world, I'm
played
Colin
Guild Wars
Johansson, the
2
studio head at
a
ArenaNet,
lot
and I wanna thank you
back in the
for
day.
watching the exclusive first look at our upcoming game. The time is right for the next evolution of the MMORPG, and that game is Guild Wars 3.
Yeah, Guild Wars 3. Oh, might be down. I might be down for
Glad
that.
you all agree. Guild Wars 3 is an epic world that is both beautiful and fun to explore, where the joy of movement is powered by your character's momentum, and combat will usher in an entirely new type of MMO experience. By launching on PC and PlayStation 5, we're inviting the biggest audience yet to experience the world of Guild Wars. We're so excited to welcome all of you to join our Guild Wars community. Go to guildwars3.com to sign up for our newsletter right now. Thank you.
Okay, Street Fighter 6. You guys ready? You guys ready for this one? Street Fighter 6.
Thanks, Colin.
It's time.
Get ready to blast across the galaxy with daring races, dangerous rivals, and some very familiar
Galaxy?
faces.
Never mind.
Star Wars Galactic Racer is coming this October. And
I like
now-
Star Wars Galactic
and now
Racer.
It's time to head to a brand new planet, Dervinakos. Now this is pod racing.
I like pod racing because I love Star Wars Episode 1. Like the movie, so pod racing is pretty hype.
Welcome to Dervinakos, where champions are born and losers annihilated.
Pod racing, this shit looks sick though.
My sources say you've been making friends amongst our fellow league.
Wait, is this like an RPG of pod racing?
Racers don't go head-to-head against Bulba. Legends do.
They are not your friends.
I've seen you at Kestar's side.
Stay out of my way.
Oh, this is the dream shape.
The Mandalorian? The Mandalorian movie?
There's a reason why they call Kestar Pool.
I never finished watching season 2 or whatever. So I was like, oh, there's no reason for me to watch the movie.
The golden age of the Galactic League begins now.
I could see myself playing that game if it was like, if I had like a sponsor. Oh, movie's a standalone? Oh shit, okay. It definitely did skip. Oh, hold on. This should look fire actually. Oh yeah, this looks fire. End of Abyss. Okay. That looks fire, actually. That looks really, really good. Oh, fishing? Sign me up. Oh, not the bird. Oh! Wait, what the hell is that? Whoa, what's happened over? Oh, what the? How did we go from fishing to zombies? How did we go from fishing to zombies? Oh my god! Last Harbor? That was mad random. I'm not gonna lie. I thought the fishing was good, and then they randomly turned into a zombie game.
A few years ago, we announced Sega's plans to bring back many of its classic franchises,
Oh, here we
including
go.
Jet Set Radio and Crazy Taxi. Another one is
Refresh.
Look at the surprising scale and scope of the next installment. This is Virtua Fighter Crossroads.
Virtual Fighter, wait, what? That's what it's called? Virtual Fighter Crossroads? It's called Virtual Fighter Crossroads. Ooh, baby! Let's go. Virtual Fighter Crossroads, huh? Who's this character? Is this Jamie? Wait, Vila Fight Fest? Oh man, that looked like Jamie, right? That's not Jamie? Oh, Xiaolong bows.
Are we talking about your ex?
Oh, we got these things, huh?
Hey, I've got an idea for you.
Hey, Asiela. Bet you're hungry after this morning, huh? Same as usual?
Bruh.
Your sister's really taking this whole job thing seriously.
Yeah.
I know.
Is that Sarah?
Kidding about this being a fighting town.
We're all fuck-ups. Otherwise, we wouldn't be living in Villa Sapara.
They got mad different characters. Is this like story mode I'm seeing right here? Virtual Fighter?
There he is!
Shit. This is not gonna blow over, Cielo. You fucked with the Chinese mafia.
What makes this Virtual Fighter? Virtual Fighter World Tour? Ooh. Oh, electrocuted and everything. Okay, here we go. World Tour mode.
All right, just take it easy.
Oh, is that Pi? Oh, that's Pi?
That's your...
Madam Sue? You play the part of a fighter.
Yo, that's Pi?
But
Yo, oh, long hair Pi?
you are lacking in
Oh my god, I'm so sad there's desync right now.
Over the cries, city of blood, sweat, and survivors.
The desync is crazy.
Like dice. Once you're inside, there's no surrender. That's Pai Chan.
That's Pai Chan.
Who's Pai Chan?
What?
Showcase June 5th. June 5th.
It's
Bruh.
been 25 years since RuneScape was
Fuck,
born, and
nah,
20
fuck
years
YouTube,
tomorrow.
bro. Come on,
Pitching
man.
and selecting games that deserve your
Fuck YouTube. Oh my god, that shit got me so salty, bro.
There's no surrender.
They stride boldly into the unknown, claiming dominion.
I'm not watching YouTube anymore. Nope, that's done. I ain't watching YouTube anymore, man. Virtual Fighter Crossroads. So that was like story mode, huh? Story mode for Virtual Fighter. But Pi looks really, really good though. Orbitals. I don't know if it's an RPG. Virtual Fighter Crossroads? I think... Yeah, I don't... Virtual Fighter Crossroads, huh? I don't know what Virtual Fighter Crossroads is, but...
The skies will clot.
Yeah, it just looks like it's part of World Tour mode. Like their own story mode. The story mode looks good, though. But obviously you can see the fighting.
Odion's cast with tempers rare. Red minnows squirm in tainted clay. Three virtues known, not all recast. For wrath, and doom, and death.
What did it say? They said like there was a 5 p.m. presentation. Virtual Fighter? Is that what it said?
Or I'll find you.
Soul Frame.
Welcome to Brook Hollow Park.
It's okay, they're not actually monsters.
Oh,
we're just.
This is the girl.
a lot
This
smaller
I
now.
forget what game this is called.
Clever girl.
You're looking at a living fossil.
Hey guys, you're gonna want to see this.
Grounded.
Please tell me that was your stomach.
Hold on to your buggies.
Hold on
for
to your
a
buggies.
survival epic 65 millimeters in the making.
What the hell did we get ourselves into?
Virtual Fighter Crossroads. That was pretty cool.
Some guys leave it to luck. Let it ride on a roll of the dice. Not me.
Not me.
You can have all the luck in the world. But what matters is the choice you make
The Godfather?
when the cards are on the table.
Mafia. The Old Country.
Yes, that was indeed a young Don Salieri from the original Mafia. Man of Honor expands Enzo's journey in Mafia: The Old Country this August. Okay, can you imagine working on something for 16 years of your life? Back in 2010, the creator of Assassin's Creed set out on a journey to build his next
The Raspberry White Claw?
time-bending
Oh
epic.
shit, let's
Today,
go, Jim.
After many twists and turns, it is finally time for Patrice Désilets to invite you in to his new world.
I was born to be the collector. To protect a world I cannot be a part of. Destined to be feared for what I am. It is my fate. I have devoted my life to facing them. Those granted the power to raise souls. Those corrupted by their gifts. Tilting the ancient balance toward cataclysm. But at last,
their
debt is due. Every choice, every breath has led me to this moment. As the moon bears witness, I take the first step. My time has come. I am ready.
Random?
Thank you, Jeff, and thank you, everyone. 1666 has been a monumental and emotional journey. David Lynch once said, "The film is the talking." That's how I feel today about the game. Instead of explaining features, I'll simply say this. As of right now, the prologue is free to download on Steam and Epic Game Store. It's a 30-minute story experience, an amuse-bouche, if you will. I'll leave you with a glimpse of what's to come when the game launches on early access later this year. Join us for the journey. Merci, and panache kaolis.
Merci. Oh, is this like same as like Expedition 33? Like the same people?
Thank you, Patrice. Still to come, we've got a lot of great announcements for you, including a special surprise guest.
Oh,
Who's
wow.
that? Wait, that's Billy from Saw? Hey, Billy.
Hello, Jeff Keighley.
Hello, Jeff Keighley.
I want to play a game.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you want to play a game? Well, that's great. We're here at Summer Game Fest. This is all about playing games. It's perfect.
Roll the tape.
He said roll the tapes.
You heard the puppet. Roll the tape.
A 100 years have passed since the genesis of your legacy. They call you a monster, but I call you a prophet.
I feel like scary stuff is like in now, huh? It's coming. Scary stuff. It feels like it's coming back or something.
The lies that people tell themselves. Only then do they get to see.
Damn.
What really makes them tick.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense.
A sacrifice must always be paid in blood. Live or die.
This is like a multiplayer Saw?
Your book, bound in blood, inspires those who are worthy. The spiral bleeds ever deeper. Let the games begin.
Our war's end approaches. Humanity's fate will be determined by one final sacrifice. We are ready to bleed, Bearer. Are you?
Oh, god damn.
The veil between realms is unraveling. Life or death. You alone will decide.
Lords of the Fallen 2. Wishlist now.
Yeah. Okay.
That's right, Lords of the Fallen 2 is also coming to Steam this fall. Next up is a brand new game from BitReactor, a studio formed by some of the most experienced developers in the tactics genre. This is Star Wars Zero Company.
Another Star Wars game?
Intelligence was just briefed of a Separatist fleet massing in the Serralana system.
Then we need to make our move.
You got someone?
Zero Company.
What do you got for me, Bennick? Word Silius. Coil's been spotted meeting with local gangsters. Find out what they're up to.
I've been tracking Fathom for months. She's at the center of it all.
All right, let's get a team together.
Is this like, oh, it's just like Tactics. Is this Star Wars Tactics?
We work with all kinds of folks. ex-separatist, ex-noble, ex-cons, and we're better for it. We're almost there. We just gotta finish this job.
There we go!
General Skywalker.
General Skywalker.
A little surprise at the end there. All right, dark fantasy has always been about one thing, the monster within. And today, one of Europe's most ambitious studios is ready to take you into a brutal new world where vampires have emerged from hiding.
Come in.
Oh, my man, I thought that was a Wingstop logo. Low key? I was like, oh shit, Wingstop?
Oh shit! The box. Please.
Bro, if I'm the delivery guy, I'm out. I'm fucking out.
You don't give up easy, eh? Well, neither do I.
You certainly have reasons to hate me. My son, you've ruined my life. We crave the same thing.
Evil? Am I evil? They adore me.
You're a pawn in Brent's
They
hands,
adore
nothing
me.
more.
This won't end well for you. I've done the unthinkable for my own family.
Determination is not enough to cheat your fate, Dawnwalker.
How many innocents did you drain dry? Maybe we aren't so different after all.
Dawnwalker.
Hello everyone. My name is Konrad Tomaszkiewicz and I'm the game director of The Blood of Dawnwalker. What you just saw was an invitation to join us on an adventure. Adventure through eras and cultures in our story-driven open-world dark fantasy saga. The first part, a CGI, shows where our saga leads to, a present-day adventure. The gameplay segment that followed is from our current game, and it's an origin story of Cohen. I hope you will have as much fun playing our game as we had making it. Thank you, and have a great rest of the show.
Thanks, Conrad. Next, the creators of Among Us have been hard at work on
Among
a
Us.
new project. And today we're revealing it for the first time.
Okay, Among Us? A new standalone game? It's a story mode? Oh shit, hold on. A crime to solve. It's a story mode. It's Among Us story mode.
From the Among Us TV series, please welcome Yvette Nicole Brown and Liv Houston.
They had a TV series? When did they have a TV series?
about the future of Among Us. As crew members ourselves, our task is sharing even more good news about the animated series.
Yvette?
Uh-huh.
Look, I know fans have been dying for updates, but there's a dead body right there. And the imposter could be any one of us. I think this calls for an emergency meeting.
So you'd rather call a meeting than complete our task? That's suspicious. I'll have to report this to Mira HQ.
No, I mean, I don't think there's any need.
Take it up with admin. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Get hyped for chaos, betrayal, and more in the Among Us series. Enjoy.
Oh, it didn't come out yet. Okay, this is a trailer.
Crewmates, our fellow mates of crew, hath perished. They would have
Why are you talking so weird?
Can you let me
yeah,
just...
but I just don't understand why you're...
Oh, like it's out? Is it out already? Or this is like their first trailer?
One dead crewmate, that's an oopsie. 3 makes it a murder mystery.
Any one of us could be the killer. Was it you?
Whoever smelt it dealt it.
Yeah, on season 15.
Wow, that was a lot of screaming.
Green, blue, orange, purple, white, brown, yellow, lime, cyan, black, and I'm red.
Harper would love to watch this.
What's back there?
Oh, really? We have to kill the imposter!
We're so happy to have you among us. Or is it amongst us? I always forget.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch that. 100. Yeah, I'll watch that. That looks fun to watch.
Would you believe me if I said some of our biggest surprises at SGF are still to come? Stay tuned. And it turns out there's more coming from one of this year's best reviewed games.
Yeah, that looks fun to watch.
Here's a first tease of a new story mission coming later this year.
We've received an urgent call from Aleph, James. King Bavma requests MI6's help with a matter most sensitive, and he's asked for you, personally. Our alliance with Bavma is fragile at best, but...
I heard this is the 007 game? I heard this 007 game is godlike.
The reward is well worth the risk. Go back to Aleph and find out what this is all about. Best of luck, 007.
Fighting games. Fighting games. Bro, I'm saying, let me get TVC, bro. Tosno vs. Capcom, bring it. Fuck. They didn't bring it.
Brothers, the time is finally here. I know it's been difficult. All these years, the unbelievers mocked you for your faith. Tonight, we shall show everyone how wrong they were. Sleeper, awaken!
What is this? Gothic remake? Is that like Gauntlet Legends? Is this like a free-to-play game, you think? Free-to-play, gacha. Take flight. The fuck is Ion 2? Is this a free-to-play game?
I'm looking to find the source of the disturbance and end it. To do that, I need a complete picture.
Kuro Games.
Maybe this is all a brain
Ooh,
dance
Cyberpunk.
simulation.
Time to knock the rust off!
Maybe the two of you really are from another universe.
Run.
It's a
I'll erase
run.
you at the finish line.
Deleting your
Is this a Cyberpunk mobile game?
Come on! Eat less! Closer!
I can feel it. That Nightmare Tessa Discord is looking for us.
Lucy!
Oh, Wuthering Waves. Huh.
That was a look at what's ahead for Wuthering Waves and its collab with Cyberpunk
Wuthering
Edge Runners on
Waves.
June 8th. Now, if you want to track all the games shown today, head to player.gg/SGF to see the full lineup and wishlist your favorites across all platforms. Right now, it's time for news on a massive expansion coming to a franchise that has been on this stage before.
Street Fighter 6, baby. It's time. Oh, shit. Never mind. Wait! It's Capcom! Is this a new Monster Hunter?
Wyveria negated the weight of buildings and mounted the sky. Wyveria negated the weight of buildings and mounted the sky.
I can't
Oh,
stop
it's like a new
wondering,
expansion
how can all
then?
this exist up amongst the clouds?
So what happens if you fall? Oh, that's kind of cool. They come in a gang? Eh. Oh, and Giraffe.
They can affect the environment with just their presence.
Bro, they just falling down.
Too powerful to tame, too difficult to reproduce. Sounds like
Oh, that's an Elder Dragon, huh? Is that Azula? Azola Dora or whatever? Is that the Azola Dora? Ascendance. Kushala. Yeah, that's far ways, suspect. When you say we back, that shit says 2027. We gotta wait till next year.
You know it's all for nothing. Still you press on.
Uh-oh, Chinese game.
Obsession! Step into the dream! Howling gales! Soul-raping squall!
Hold on, this shit look kind of sick.
Halberds from the vessel!
The music is cooking. This pretty much is like same style as Black Myth Wukong. Oh my god, my man fighting Chinese New Year right now. He dead ass fighting Chinese New Year. Oh damn, my man the homie?
Disrupting my play? You know not your place!
Oh, 3 of them? Swords of Legend. That was a fire. That was a fire boss fight.
Take your time. Enjoy.
Yeah, that was a fire boss fight. Yo, that was good. That was really good.
A new look at gameplay from Swords of Legend, a fantasy action RPG. There you saw a boss fight against Kong Kong Zi, with each move pulled from real
Okay, I respect the pronunciation.
tradition. Now, how about a little toy car magic? Get ready for lots of loop-de-loops and massive jumps with the announcement of the biggest Hot Wheels racing game yet.
Hot Wheels. This is a Bowie game, suspect. You see this? This is a Bowie game. At least give me Crazy Taxi. Ducks are crossing. Haka? What's Haka mean? Oh! Oh. Damn, we went from racing to another racing? Teenage Mutant Ninja. Street Fighter, baby, let's go. Year 2. Street Fighter Racing, I'm down. I'll buy this game right now if you give me some Capcom. Okay, Godzilla. You give me some Ooh, neat. Okay, hold on. Maybe I can see Ryu and Chun-Li go on this bad boy. Or SNK. Okay.
Happy anniversary, Sonic, and happy birthday, Sega. All right, now the world premiere of a project that depicts the entire story of a famous anime from beginning to end.
Naruto Arxis, let's go. Never mind. Attack on Titan, hold on. Wait, let me see. This might look fire. This should look good. Yo, oh, Levy? Nah, this look godlike. You hear the music too? I want the music to play when I'm trying to save humanity. Wait, there's a 3? There was a 1 and 2? That shit said 3.
From many of the creative leaders behind Forza Horizon.
Wait, there was a 1 and 2?
Cinematic open world
Oh
driving
shit, I didn't even know there was a 1 and 2.
Set in Monaco and the
I thought that was the
French
first
Riviera, where
game.
The worlds of pro and underground street racing collide. This is Clutch from Maverick Games.
I deadass didn't know there was an Attack on Titan 1 and 2.
We have 2 drivers dead. 3 more in intensive care.
I'm done. My friend said you can help me.
Some people are meant to be outlaws, Theo. Think about it.
Suspect, you knew there was an Attack on Titan 1 and 2 video game? I didn't know there was a 3.
I did all that for you to get out of trouble. Now I'm in deeper than when I started.
Oh shit, I didn't even know. That was my first time ever seeing it. I was like, you know what it is?
I can't be taking risks like this. I'm a lead driver in the
I did not know there was a 1 and 2. Holy shit. That's crazy.
To help you. I'm not going to jail for you.
Yeah, that's true. I think a lot of anime games, yeah, every SAO game is a disappointment, 100%. It is. But that should look good though. AOT3? AOT3 look really good.
The dead won't rise, but their sons will. Plant fear or respect. You'll harvest one.
Damn, my man got stabbed. Oh, he said, oh. How long is usually Summer Game Fest? 3 hours, right? So this ends at 5, so we still have an hour and a half left, maybe?
We have lots more Summer Game Fest ahead, and trust me, you definitely will want to stick around. Right now, here's a new look at Sea of Remnants from NetEase.
Oh, hold on. Interested. I like funny stuff like this.
Wake up laughing, half a mess, wrong direction, no regrets. Every face feels out of line, that's how I know they're all mine. We don't fit and we don't care, broken jokes and broken air. They say grow up at your age, with your side another flame. Make it out, don't look back, burn this moment till it cracks. If this one won't let us stay, we'll steal this night. Make it loud. Say we're lost, say we're strange, say we'll fade and drift.
Is it 2 hours? It's not 3 hours?
Lets us choose. I'll remember all of you. Hands up, shout it out loud, laughing over.
Oh, so we only got 30 minutes left.
Let tonight decide on it. Make it out, feel the hand. This 1 second, this is it. I don't need a perfect.
Damn. So they're gonna keep. You think they're gonna keep Street Fighter 6 last? Do we still think Street Fighter 6 is still gonna be announced? That's the real question.
Loud.
In a world, in a room,
Oh!
on a shelf.
Street Fighter! What is this? Capcom collectibles? What is this?
Guys, is it me or is there something off with this one?
Yeah, he seems different.
Chun-Li,
Has he always had
it's
that
time.
mustache? He doesn't have a mustache.
It is time.
Hey, buddy, what's your deal?
Howdy. Name's Ryu. What's all this mess about me being different?
Well, look at that. He sounds
What is
different
this?
too.
What in the Sam Hill?
What is this commercial?
Talks like this.
I know what this is. It's called a knockoff.
Well, Tarnation could a knock off do this? Howdy.
Street Fighter 6.
Yikes.
The Capcom Summer Game Sale is here. Take home genuine, bona fide, 100%
Oh, it's an ad.
authentic, real deals on select titles. No knockoffs.
It's an ad.
I can't do it if you're watching.
No, it's coming now. It's
Ladies and gentlemen, representing the elite
Hold on, new fighter.
society.
We got Luke's rival in Street Fighter 6. New rival. Oh. Hold on. Power World? Is this Power World? Oh, it is Power World. Oh man, that's definitely Rayquaza, no? This shit ain't Rayquaza? I'm talking about the Pokemon that she's fighting, man. That's just at Power 1.0.
There you have it. Power World 1.0 is coming out on July 10th. Now, at the start of the show, I mentioned we'll have lots of new worlds to explore today, and the return of some long-awaited ones as well. This next game falls into that last category. It's been a long, long, long 8 years.
8 years? What happened 8 years ago?
Homicide. 6 total so far. Each case, husband and wife found.
Wolf Among Us?
Shredded.
Is this Wolf Among Us? Oh, Wolf Among Us? Oh my god, I love Wolf Among Us. I love Wolf Among Us. Holy shit, let's go. We get another chance to smash the girl. I'm trying to smash. Let me try to win the dating simulator.
Bigby. Sheriff. I'll have your job within the week.
Are you living under a rock?
You're a raging dumpster fire of a person.
You're the reason I'm here.
She's a detective.
Wolf Among Us is so good. I love Wolf Among Us.
Ready to get to work?
Oh yeah, that's fantastic. Screw Virtual Fighter, we got Wolf Among Us too. Oh, we got update for Wolf Among Us 1.
No, I don't look human.
His lips are sealed, but I'm not helpless. See you around.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
Looking for me?
Remaster. Damn, that's pretty hype.
That's right, Bigby.
That is pretty hype. Wolf Among Us 2 is godlike.
And as we wait for his new adventure in 2027, check out the Wolf Among Us remastered this holiday. Now, this next game comes from an acclaimed studio that is deep into development on its next project.
Street Fighter 6? Oh, Final Fantasy! Final Fantasy? The third one?
The outer circle line train bound for Nexus sector is now arriving. Please wait for everyone.
Is this Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy 7 Part 3? Never mind.
Evie.
I saw the train. That's why.
Scarlet Sin. That's the beginning and end of it all. How about you try taking a hit?
You're acting a little strange today.
Oh yeah? It's our first mission in a while. Aren't you a little excited?
Stop saying weird things.
Okay, take it easy.
Quiet. They're moving.
Initiating C3 sync. Ready, Angel.
What is this?
Roger, Kenna. Tracking.
Cyberpunk? You think it's Cyberpunk?
How's it looking out there?
I can't stand crowds. It'd be better for both of us if we got out of here quickly.
So you think it's Stellar Blade 2? Is it because what she's wearing?
Well, just saying. It's a cliche. Wait, the target stopped.
Hearken! The pulse rain shall cease!
Oh my god. Damn, that turned crazy. Ooh. Okay. It's a so is she like a boxer? She got some boxing moves. Yo, the ass really be jiggling, huh? Day one buy? Why is day one buy? Because of the ass? Oh no. Let me refresh just in case. What? Stellar Blade Blood Rain. Now I'm trying to make sure it doesn't desync.
That was a good one. Shift Up is returning to the world of Stellar Blade.
Bro, they just kept zooming into that.
Developed entirely by the original
booty,
team that's
booty
here
butt
today.
cheeks.
Set in the same universe as Stellar Blade, this next chapter continues the story beyond the events of the first game, introducing a new protagonist who you saw there, Evie. It's early in development, and we will have more to share.
Y'all played a lot of Stellar Blade, huh?
We're almost
Y'all was going
done,
in on Stellar Blade.
but not quite.
Street Fighter.
It's been almost exactly 3 years since Street Fighter 6 was released.
Yes!
2023. What's ahead? This is Street Fighter.
Let's
6,
go! It's
year 4.
time! It's time, baby!
Street Fighter 6 is already entering year 4, but I can sense that we already have new challengers
Ingrid.
on the horizon.
Yo, who is that? Yasmin? Okay, Yasmin. Who you? Arjun? Oh, we going random. Oh, we going all brand new characters. Okay, Bosch. Yeah, okay. That's World Tour mode.
Fascinating.
That's great. Tifa? Tifa from Final Fantasy? What? What is this? 3 new characters and Tifa? 3 new characters
Please
and
welcome to the SGF
Tifa?
stage, Nakayama-san, director of Street Fighter
Oh
6.
my God.
And Hamaguchi-san, director of Square Enix.
Tifa's crazy. Tifa's crazy. But Bosch, Arjun, and Yasmin? What?
Thanks to all of you, Street Fighter 6 has reached its 3rd anniversary. And today, we're announcing this special collaboration
Oh
with
my
Final
God.
Fantasy.
ティファはですね、世界中のプレイヤーから愛されてきたキャラクターです。だからこそ目指したのはストリートファイター6
Nah, they smart. They smart. Capcom said, "Oh, we could bring these 3 new characters in. People are gonna buy the season pass because Tifa.
All around the world. That's exactly
Tifa's gonna sell these other 3 characters. This is Carrie. She is carrying the back. Yasmin does look really cool, though. I'm down for Yasmin. Yasmin looks cool. Bosch, get him out of here. Screw Bosch. Bosch's ass.
Everything from her design to movement has been rebuilt as Tifa the Street Fighter.
Oh my God.
Materia has also been reimagined as a new gameplay
Ooh,
system.
Materia? New gameplay system?
We cannot show it today, but we adapted an iconic Final Fantasy element to the battle experience.
Oh my God.
ティファの戦いはまだまだ終わりません。
Tifa
ぜひこれからの展開にも期待してくだ
got
さい。
her own passive mechanics. Gonna be
Tifa's
crazy.
fight is far from over. We hope you all look forward to what's coming next.
Holy smoke. Tifa is definitely carrying this season 4 roster. Yeah, 100% Tifa's carrying.
Thank you to Hamaguchi-san and Nakayama-san for coming all the way from Japan to join us for that special moment on stage. And we'll see you guys
Tifa?
again later this year. All right.
Tifa?
Well, now it has come time for our final announcement. I know.
Yeah,
What's it
material
gonna be,
system
guys?
sounds really interesting
Any
because like
guesses?
what can you do with the
Frankly, I don't know
material
what I
system?
could say to set this moment up besides this. Get ready for the final battle.
What? Marvel's Capcom. Let's go, baby.
Long ago, a shadow
Marvel's
fell
Capcom 4.
upon our planet.
Throw it. Capcom presents Marvel Comics.
Man sought dominion through
Oh, Final Fantasy 7. Okay.
By
Damn.
his
All right. Never
will,
mind.
A star fell.
Part 3.
Called forth to bring ruin to all. But our planet answered, awakening mighty weapons to stand against this celestial threat. Now, hope endures in those who
I still need to play
fight.
the second one. I haven't even played the second one.
Long story short, the world's in trouble. It has been for a while.
So what are we waiting for? Let's give Sephiroth the beating of a lifetime.
So is this the final one?
You're mine. I'll make this quick.
Yo, oh, Vincent.
The sky's the limit.
I can do this. I'll make you proud.
Oh, Tifa's new outfit looks kind of cool, though.
Just ain't your day.
Oh my, is that a weapon I see?
Far as I can tell, these things don't distinguish between friend and foe.
Save the planet by killing her protectors.
The ruby weapon?
Let us put your faith to the test, Cloud.
Revelations.
Never would have made it this far without you guys. And I won't let you down.
Aw,
I
sad
promise.
boys.
There you have it, and no, he's not done yet. Please join me in welcoming back to Summer Game Fest the director of Final Fantasy VII Revelation, Naoki Hamaguchi-san.
I mean, did he just come on the stage?
I'm back! ようやくですね、このファイナルファンタジー7リベレーションをマルチプラットフォーム同時で発表できたことを本当に嬉しく思います。ここまで来れたのも、この物語を信じ、待ち続けてくれた皆さんのおかげだと本当に感謝をしています。
I'm truly delighted to unveil Final Fantasy VII Revelation, which is launching simultaneously on all platforms.
No date, though. No date, though.
And we've only been able to come this far thanks to every single one of you who continue to believe in this story and waited for this moment with us.
今作のテーマは決意です。クラウドたちは最後の戦いに進むため、それぞれの決意と向き合います。
The central theme of this title is resolve. Cloud and his companions each confront their own destinies and find the resolve to march toward the final battle.
そして私自身もこのシリーズを完結させるという決意を胸にこの作品と向き合ってきました。
I too have carried a promise in my heart throughout this journey, the resolve to see the series through to its very end.
皆さんに最高の形でお届けします。
Wait, this is the last one, right? The third one is the last one, yeah?
We're committed to delivering this
Third last
experience in its ultimate form. Please stay with us and witness what lies beyond that resolve.
Today, to help guide us on our path, please show me in Welcome to the Stage, the voice of Vincent Valentine, Matt Mercer.
Thank you very much, Hamaguchi-san. It's truly a privilege to be here with you today, if you know me. There's honestly so much to see in Revelation. I think we just kind of need to dive right in. What do you say?
Let's do it. Take it away, Matt.
I don't mind if I do.
As we reunite with our heroes, the meteor looms in the skies above, a constant reminder of your mission, and the grave threats you'll confront as you embark upon your journey and face the epic conclusion of the remake series. Aboard the Highwind, your very own airship, and the pride of the Shinra fleet, you'll take to the skies and witness our most expansive open world yet. From the outskirts of Midgar, to the sun-drenched Medial Archipelago, to the warrior nation of Wutai. Simply pick a direction and set sail.
Damn, so this would be like 7 minutes of Final Fantasy Revelations, huh?
You'll need to cover ground fast.
I am not jumping. No way, no how.
Don't worry. These parachutes are top of the line. Pull the cord and pop. You'll be floating through the air like a feather.
At any moment in the open world, simply pilot the Highwind to your destination and take a leap of faith. With the wind rushing past, you'll descend seamlessly from the sky above to the ground below. Where will the winds guide you first? That freedom is in your hands. But no matter your destination, to defeat your enemy, you'll need a fighting chance. And that starts with your trusted allies. At long last, with the world teetering on a blade's edge, everyone assembles at Cloud's side, forming an epic ensemble of heroes, each with their own story that brings you closer together than ever. But a good unit needs more than friendship to save the day. It needs a disciplined combat regimen. The hybrid battle system, established in Remake and refined in Rebirth, is perfected in Revelation, putting even more power in your hands. In fluid, real-time action, seamlessly switch between party members to even the odds.
Oh, we got tag team supers.
When the fight calls for strategy, enter tactical mode to unleash a suite of powerful new spells and abilities. Activate devastating synergies with your companions. And of course, call on mighty summoned entities that can turn the tide of battle.
Okay.
Summoning Ifrit never gets old. There are truly some chill-inducing fights ahead in Revelation. I'm so excited to see all of your reactions. It's gonna be amazing.
I'm guessing you have a favorite character to play in battles?
I might be a little biased, but since you brought it up, let's have a look at our newest coffin-dwelling companion, Vincent Valentine.
Ooh. Vincent Valentine. So you can't play him in part 2?
I won't return to my coffin until we've put Sephiroth in his.
Vincent is a deft
I see.
gunslinger, capable of delivering precise, high-yield shots. But there's more to this secretive former Turk than meets the eye. The result
I don't know who the fuck Arjun is, bro. I think that these are world. Borscht is a world tour character. I don't know who Yasmin is either.
Gaining tremendous power while transformed. And when combined with the skills of a certain ace pilot, their high-impact synergies disrupt the fight with ferocious
No returning
results.
characters. This is the season of Street Fighter where it's 3 brand new characters and Tifa's carrying the season.
Sid Highwind, the cantankerous pilot extraordinaire, joins the party and their mission to defeat Sephiroth. Sid's command of his lance allows him to rapidly close the distance for powerful strikes.
Sid looks sick. I never used Sid in original FF7.
A whole host of enemies to heal. But to fully control the battlefield, skill with a weapon only gets you so far. To further augment your combat capabilities, try this on for size. Function Integrated Tactical Suitwear, or the FIT system for short, allows you to further customize your playstyle with new uniforms imbued with unique movesets. Alongside your equipment and materia, FITS gives you an extra edge in battle. And to face what's coming, you'll need all the strength you can muster. Sensing its fate hanging in the balance, the planet itself has unleashed its last line of defense. The weapons, ancient beasts that are larger than life and capable of untold destruction. Will you be enough
My
to
man, they
stop
monster
them
hunted the
before it's too
weapons, bro.
late? As the world is torn apart, you and your friends must unite. In Revelation, we come to the thrilling conclusion of the Final Fantasy VII saga. And your mission is clear. Take up your Buster Sword, equip your materia, and stand together. One last time.
These skies belong to me! Hope you're ready!
Oh, bitch. How much did Capcom have to pay for Tifa, though? That's the real question. God damn.
Well, thank you all. Thank you,
Just thinking
Hamaguchi-san,
about it.
for bringing us this extended look at Final Fantasy VII Revelation. I think I speak for all of us when I say we cannot wait to play it.
But Mark, I think we ended the video too early. I hate to leave a story unfinished.
Is that right? Well, then, we better take a look.
Get the cannon back online, now!
Akuma's about to come out, guys. There has to be a two-way street. Akuma's about to come out and Rage and Demon this motherfucker, and then that's it. The newest member in Final Fantasy VII Revelations.
At last,
Okay.
the promise is fulfilled.
Spring 2027.
The journey ends here.
He said close.
There you have it. Final Fantasy VII Revelation coming to all platforms next spring, which is appropriate for today because SGF is really a celebration of games across all platforms. Thank you to Hamaguchi-san, Kiru-san, and the team at Square for that very special announcement. And thanks to Lucy for a great job coaching. Didn't she do great?
Yeah, she did great.
Thanks, Jeff. What an amazing way to
Nah,
end
you
the show,
Marvel's
but that's
Capcom about to
all,
be
because
announced.
coming up right
Come on now.
is
Come
Day
on,
of the
Beardy.
Devs with a look at many new independent game titles, including multiple new game announcements.
That's right. Tons of awesome indie games.
What's
so make
this,
sure to stay
Summer
tuned and
Day of
watch
the
that, and we
Devs?
will see you live this August in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live, streaming live on Tuesday, August 25th. Until then, have a great summer, everybody.
Thanks for watching. Day of the Devs starts right now. The Devs starts right now.
Damn, even that should just. Where's Virtual Fighter? Virtual. Okay, you want to watch that. And then Virtual Fighter Crossroads. So this is the 2 minutes 30. Let's rewatch it again without the desync. I want to watch it without the desync. So this is really a story mode, huh? Yeah, I guess this is story mode. Yeah, it looks like Jamie still, I think. Vila fight. I'm curious about the story mode though. Because because Virtual Fighter never had a story mode, right? I believe.
I've got an idea for you.
Hey, it's Yellow. Bet you're hungry after this morning, huh? Same as usual?
He said,
Your sister's really taking this whole job thing seriously, huh, Divina?
I know.
I'm curious of who this is. Because this is like, is this like supposed to be Sarah? Sarah Bryant?
Thinking about this being a fighting town.
We're all fuck-ups. Otherwise, we wouldn't be living in Villa Sapara.
Who's this? We don't know who that is.
Kill them all.
We haven't seen that many characters.
Hey, it's me.
There he is. Bro, this part right here was like, all right, this is not a fighting game anymore. I thought this was just like a standalone game. I completely was like, yeah, I don't know what this is.
This is not gonna blow over, Cielo. You fucked with the Chinese mafia.
It's called Virtual Fighter Crossroads. I mean, the fighting looks really good. But this didn't give me like fighting game vibes though.
All right, just take it easy.
What if Virtua Fighter Crossroads is not a fighting game and it's just a single player game? Ugh. Yeah, like Shenmue. This is when I was like, is this a fighting game back? We're back on fighting games?
You're...
Madam Sue?
Madam Sue? Into pie. Yo,
You play the part of a fighter, but you are lacking in kung fu.
Okay, this makes sense because that means that character is the World Tour character, and then she teaches you, like he learns all the different martial arts just like Street Fighter 6 World Tour. But she looks fine. Yeah, Pi looks fantastic. Right? She looks good. Virtual Fighter Crossroads. 2027.
That's Pai Chan.
That's Pai Chan. And then Street Fighter 6. This was so crazy to me. Street Fighter 6, right? Ingrid, I like the cartoon that they have. Ingrid is just the goddess, huh? Controls it all.
We already have new challengers on the horizon.
I want to see what Yasmin is about. Yasmin looks fantastic. Yasmin looks so fantastic. Okay, now is Arjun like first I thought this was Kyrie from Street Fighter EX. I don't know who Arjun is. But he definitely just dresses like Ryu. Like doesn't he just look like Ryu? Like Arjun is fire based? How do you know Arjun is fire based? Is Arjun How do you know Arjun is Arjun is from Indian? Oh, so this is from like so he's like Dalsim-ish category? So he blows fire. So this is a Dalsim Shoto. Is this what I'm reading? Is this what I'm guessing? Dalsim Shoto? This is, I'm gonna be honest. This guy, waste of a slot. I am so sorry. This is a, I don't know what to say. Waste of a slot. I'm so sorry. You guys know I love Capcom. I'm a Capcom shill, but God, come on, man. Bosch.
Fascinating.
Waste of a slot, personally. And then Tifa came out, was crazy. This is the savior. You see this? This is the savior of Street Fighter 6 Season 4. The savior is right here. This is the savior. She is the savior. She will save Season 4. 100%. That is the savior. Street Fighter 6 right here. This is the Yasmin looks really cool though. Yasmin looks really good, but Tifa is the savior. Bosch is ass. Arjun, I mean, I think the Dalsim Shoto thing, you guys are selling me on it a little bit, but Yasmin looks cool. I'm down for Yasmin and Tifa, obviously, but the other two, like, I mean, Bosch is definitely on the lowest tier for me. Definitely the lowest tier for me. So yeah, I mean, yeah, Tifa's crazy. Tifa got into Street Fighter before Tekken. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that would have been a thing? Yeah, I wouldn't have expected that personally. That one was kind of crazy, actually. Insane. Personally insane. You're buying year 4 right now? Yeah, no Dudley, no Makoto, no Third Strike characters. When there was a poll that like how much people wanted those characters were kind of insane, but it's actually very surprising. I think it's pretty surprising we don't have any of that. Yeah, total sadness. Virtua Fighter Crossroads. I mean, we saw kind of cinematics, World Tour, but we didn't really see like the game. We haven't, we didn't really see too much gameplay. Tifa is crazy though. Yeah, it's kind of insane. I still find it pretty insane. I don't know. I don't know. All right. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess I will talk to you later. I have to get ready for we have like guest over and stuff. Yeah, we have guest over and stuff. So I'll see you guys maybe later. No, I'm not gonna see you tonight because Harper's probably gonna ask me to take her out, and everything like that. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll probably react to the virtual fighter stuff like later, depending on what they're gonna show and everything. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. But that was really fun. I enjoy watching these game show with you guys and cope on fighting games. I'm gonna send you guys to Joy. It's her birthday today. So if you guys can wish her a happy birthday, give her some follows and everything like that. All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.